Okay, so it looks like ads started in like 5 seconds on Twitch side, so probably like a minute and a half-ish, and then we can start. Well, hi everybody. Oh my god. Hi. Okay, just 30 seconds and then ads are done. We're so close. We're on the cusp of freedom. Of stream time. Oh my god, I think they're done. I think we're ad-free. I think we got out. Okay, let me scene swap. Hang on. Okay, we got out. Music lag? Oh, there it is. Okay, hi! Hi guys, hello! 10 more seconds? What do you mean? The countdown finished for me. It didn't finish for you, Green? Why did it show you a different countdown than me? Is that legal? Or is this... Is it like a stream delay? I don't know. Now they're done? No. My countdown had ended for like 5 seconds before I said anything. You should be in the future from my perspective too. I don't know. Either way. Ro, hello! I'm sorry you're working. Welcome in. Midnight, hi. Gabada, it's nice to have you here. Hello. I think we had Greek, but he was like 4 AM, so he's probably gone. VZ, hi. Green, hi. Lemon, hi. I tried to go through Twitch. Sorry. Hi, Sai. Hi, Lemon. Hi, Cass. Hi, Kumo. Blah. Kumo, wait, hang on. Kumo also resubbed. Hang on. Blah. Hi, Ro. Hi, everybody. Hi, Vega. Hi, Mono. Hi, Takio. Hi, Wolfie. Hi, Zoji. Hi, Cece. I'm trying. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Did I miss anybody, guys? If I miss you, that doesn't mean I don't love you. It means my brain processing. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. I promise. Hello, I love you guys. Hi. Llamas! No, I didn't ignore you intentionally. Hi, llamas. Hello. Hi. Hi. Sui, hi. Guys, don't die. I didn't hate anyone. Guys, stop. No. Don't pick on me. Okay, hang on. Kumo, thank you for the resub. 12 months. That's a whole year. That's a whole year. What? Wanted to do this before I start. You're happy to be my friend? Kumo, thank you. What the heck? And Milfy with the resub 6 months. Thank you. Okay. I wanted to say, I missed you guys. I can't believe it's been so long. It's like, god dang it. It's even trying to block. Milfy did the follow age command. Thank you so much. Holy crap. Thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my god. I was gonna say, I missed you guys a lot. It's been so weird to have so many things recently interrupting my normal schedule and hanging out with you guys each day. Oh my god, we have redeems already. It's been 10,000 years. It will. And I feel like it's been yada. Okay, we tried the yadas. It felt... I'm not used to that yet. I'm not used to that yet. We got the Squirtle sacks. Heck yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, I can't believe Milfy's follow age command got blocked because it's the bot replying with Milfy in it was enough to cook it by Automod on Twitch side. That's bonkers. Either way, all I wanted to say is it's been a long time. I missed you guys. I missed you guys a lot. And it did it? Yeah, I hit approve. I hit approve as soon as it came in. I saw it and I was like, wait a second. Milfy committed 0 crimes. Also, I didn't know that like bots that were modded could also get hit by automod. That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that was an option. Walker, hi, welcome in. Again, guys, hello. I missed you all a lot. I can't believe Milfy, you're the ultimate. Yeah, you're the one most likely to get hit by bots like automod. Any interaction with you is equally likely. Likely? Like, I don't know why I said likey, bro. I can't freaking talk. I didn't stream for like, I know it wasn't like crazy amounts of time. I guess it was Friday I last streamed, but for me it was a long time. For Gohan! Everybody raise your hands and send your spirit bomb for Goku and Gohan. They need it. Hang on. Hi Christian, welcome in. The next dose... Bro, I can't read. For the next joke, you shall give me chills like a ghost. What's a ghost's favorite makeup to wear? Is this gonna be like a boo pun? Or is this gonna be like... you know what? Let me see. Let me see what you said. Hang on. I'm just gonna read it. Mascara. God damn it. God damn it, no mascara. Come on. Oh, Jesus. I was trying to find a way to put boo and stuff. I didn't expect it to just be scare. God dang it. I should have seen this coming. We are right to ban the stream this time. Oh my god. I can't freaking believe this right now. Okay, well, I guess it happens. I guess maybe I should have seen that one coming. I don't know. For some reason I didn't expect it. That's so derpy. Hang on. It felt like a long time, but it was just a short time, just like your height. Just like my height, bro. Why are you guys coming back with dogging on me already? We just started. Don't you be fresh with me, Sai. Don't you be fresh with me. I'm plenty tall. You don't know me. You don't know me. My name is Blah. Ah, that's me. Okay. You know what? You know what? Not that one. God. I wanted to say, okay, so we had things planned this weekend. They obviously didn't happen.
6, 7.
My own sound bits. This is no. Oh Jesus, I'm not short. I'm not. I'm pretty tall. I'm pretty tall. It was not. You guys might be like, oh, you got given a step stool. You got to be short, but no. It was an ironic gift because of how tall I am. Actually, if you think about it. Jinx Highness is tall as you guys are all going to jail. Gavada, you're gonna be locked up for that. Alright, so Jesus, this is like one of those weird ones because normally I tell you guys like the stuff I did when I was gone, but I don't really want to talk about the sad stuff. We're dodging that. We're dodging anything sad or terrible as best as we can. Which I'm gonna be so real, guys. It's been a little hard. Like there's like it's like something bad happens IRL and you're like, man, I could go for some good news. And then they're like, so anyways, we're gonna drop all the Epstein files. And you're like, oh, Jesus Christ. I can't go anywhere online now. Oh, God. There's no way to dodge all the bad news. I'm like, what is this? I was like, all right, it's time to pull back out the 3DS. We're going to Fantasy Life, the one place that's safe. And it has to be the old 3DS Fantasy Life. I don't want a village build. That's too much stress. I don't want city planning in my RPG game. I've spent so much time, like, any time away from, like, my family and sleep the last, like, 5, 4, whatever days. Bro, all I've been doing is playing Fantasy Life. I've been just sitting there with my DS like, this is my lifeline. This is my sanity's being held by this by my 3DS and nothing else. The day my 3DS updates and gets bricked is the day it's all Jover. Like, oh God. With that said, guys, I farmed Fantasy Life like crazy. I had a lot of 3DS saving my life. I did go ahead and finally upload the Discord stickers I promised over the weekend that didn't work out.
Good puppy.
I'm not a puppy. I'm a cat. Do I look like I got puppy ears to you? Do I look like a dog to you? I'm holding a cat. I am a cat. It's all cats. Only got those. Meow. Only got those. Actually, what do you mean not gonna lie? Yes, I don't look like a dog. Bro, what is this? You guys are up too nice. Cass, I'm gonna get out the spray bottle for you. Sheesh. David, I had pats. Jinx, did you see the cat? I actually did watch the cat videos. I felt guilty. I was like, I'm probably not even gonna reply to this. I'm just watching the cat videos and running away like a coward. I have not caught up on a lot of DMs, so I'm not gonna lie. Every time I make any headway on the DMs, something happens, and then I go back to right where I was, where I'm behind on a bunch. and I'm like, there's been more since stream started. I'm consistently in the negatives. We're gonna get. God, I don't know what I'll ever do. We should get the spray bottle for you. I don't deserve it to be sprayed. I've been so good recently. For the most part, I love contributing to Jesus. I did notice you were in there recently, Lemon. I was looking just before stream, and I was like, did I have a Lemon DM earlier? Or is that new? I wasn't even sure. I was like, was it lower on the list? Was it there? I wasn't confident. I was like, we'll look at that eventually. I did get all the stickers uploaded. It took some time, but we got them all in. I'm proud of that. We accomplished some of the things we set our mind out for. Kid Gaming, hi, welcome in. Hello. Nice to see you on the YouTube. Nice to see you on the other side, the flip side. Very cool. Very much big. Wah! I will say I didn't anticipate anything that I didn't expect my weekend to suddenly go crazy. My Saturday was normal, like when I woke up, and that lasted like less than an hour. So it was a little crazy. We did our best, and now I am happy to say that everybody ended up being okay in the end. So that's the good news. That's your hopium. Sometimes things are hard, but you can like get through it. And you can like pull through, and hopefully, you know, you like some things take work and time to fully make better, but I truly believe almost every problem you have in life is solvable with the right mindset or the right determination level. Like, there's pretty much nothing that's really permanent in life outside of like physical level problems, you know what I mean? When FNAF or 4 or Persona, I actually really want to play some FNAF 4. Right now my current goal was I wanted to finish so I was supposed to make progress on it this weekend. I want to finish Celeste, then I want to finish FNAF 4, and then I was gonna pick what game I play after. I'm really intrigued by One Shot. I was really intrigued by One Shot, but I don't know if that'll be the game after FNAF 4 or not yet. But I'm trying to get through like entire games that I've started. FNAF 4 kind of got just like put on pause because I'd played a lot of FNAF back to back, and I was like, I also wanted to make long form videos out of FNAF also, and I was like, let me get my brain straight. I will say, Cass, I have another FNAF video coming out for you. We had, you guys have seen Kimono pop into chat, or heard me talk to Kimono in chat when he's sometimes on YouTube versus Twitch chat, but that's my like new long form editor, and he worked on a FNAF 2 long form edit from when I played it. So Cass, you're gonna have more FNAF content really soon. One of the few DMs I responded to over the last few days was he had worked on a thumbnail for it and got it done and sent over the video files, so I'm excited. Also, Star, hi, it's really nice to see you. My family is doing better for sure, and I'm very happy about it. But yeah, I'm excited to like get you guys more FNAF stuff. I feel like it'd be cool. I wanted to have more long forms. I feel like FNAF's really fun to turn into like long ones to look back at. So that was also part of the reason I didn't do it right away, because like, what if there's something I should be doing that I didn't think of at the time? You're tired? Dude, if you're tired, sweet. I mean this for real. If any of you guys are ever tired or exhausted, please don't push yourself. It's totally okay to hang out for a bit and then bounce, because like, you gotta self-care yourself if you guys want me to self-care. Everyone's like, this is gonna be a thing, you know. FNAF 5? What do you mean FNAF 5? Maybe, I don't know. Wait, that's me. Thank you for the raid. Holy crap, yo, Starlings, welcome in. Mooncap raid, precious, hello. For any of you guys who don't know me, welcome in. My name is enerjynx, chaotic cat girl, and today I'm yapping. I'm just chatting. I've been away for a stream for not. Okay, also, okay, my name is enerjynx, also known as Jinx or Blah. Alright, meow. Your name was Blah. You guys are trolling me. Guys, since SkyZ was an absolute chat and shared their community with us. Okay, well, I guess Robbie Run's interrupted me. Okay, yes! Nobody named Hams would have rated! Since SkyZ was an absolute chat and shared their community with us, you guys better be cool and go check out SkyZ's channel and show some love, or you go to jail for 10 bajillion years. Also, stop with the booty balls! Stop it! Stop! Hey, you guys were so good up until the raid commit. Now my eyes won't stop spinning. Are you happy? Are you happy now, chat? Hey, I'm really breaking my tracking. Oh, Jesus. Bro, anyways, meowdy. Welcome in. How was your stream? How was it, Skyzy? I hope you had fun. Hang on. Didn't my thing say... Oh, wait, were you also chatting today? Were you just hanging out? Or was that like you went into chatting at the end of a game and it just left you in that category when it gave me my like update for saying where you're coming from? Ah! Also, hang on. Abyss? Mikelo? Hang on, how do I say your name? Is it Mikelo or Mikelo? Yeah? Yeah! I don't know how to read! Skyzy, thank you for the follow as well. Frenzied Waifu, thank you for the follow. Wait, I'm already following Skyzy. Wait, was this that I met you on your stream? Or was this, hang on, how do we meet? If you just followed, then I've been followed. Have I been simping? Yeah. Wait, hang on, I'm not sure. Hang on, you guys are yapping and watching funny videos because it was your last stream before going away like 2 weeks. Oh, so you're like the opposite of me-ish right now, right? Yeah? That's awesome. I was thinking about watching some funny videos. I was supposed to do like a chatting react stream just before I had like a family emergency this weekend. So like, now I'm behind on it. Maybe I'll do that too. I was just gonna yap for a bit with freedom before I said I did react. I'd like react to anything though, so that I'd be immune. I'd be immune to being told what to watch or do. I'm a free agent. Nobody will know what's coming because I don't know what's coming. I'm just doing whatever I want. What are you doing for the 2-week vacation? Okay, also let me clarify. I know I'm yapping already. If you have to raid and run, please do not feel held captive because of me. If you gotta go, you'd be like, yo, thanks. I'm freaking out though. Adios, bro. But if you're like, you know, you got a sec, what you gonna do for the 2 weeks? If I'm allowed to ask, I'm a little curious. Also, hi. Yo, treat time. Gonna have a bite of a cookie. No. Oh, dude, you're going to see your. And is it BF like boyfriend or best friend? Probably boyfriend. It's BFF if it's fraud, right? That's a rule. Dude, is your boyfriend in Texas all the way from Canada? That's a long flight. Yo, that's so exciting! Oh my god! I hope you like Tex-Mex and stuff like that. I hope you enjoy the food and the trip and you have fun and you get to see a bunch of people wearing silly cowboy hats. I hope it's hype as heck. I hope it's good time. I hope you have fun. I haven't been to Texas in forever. Oh, Skyzy's 18 plus. True. Chat, if any of you guys are underage, please do not follow Skyzy. You gotta respect people's community guidelines and their space. If they don't, you can wait until your birthdays. Once you're 18 or older, you can come back. You can go chill then. But you know, give space until then. Maintain the follow birth. Do not join. Yeah. You passed through Texas once in like 2003. I think Texas is the very first. I think that's the first place I ever flew to by myself as a kid. All I remember is my dad woke up late and then got me to the airport almost to the point where I missed the flight and I was so hungry. I was so freaking hungry. Didn't even give me cash. I couldn't even get food when I got there. I was so sad. But yeah. That was a fun it was an okay airport. I don't remember much outside of people. I was like, wow, people really wear cowboy hats. I hadn't lived there yet back then, so I was like, whoa. Whoa! I had like no clue. But you want to follow Discount 27 Kabata? You can go follow on Twitch side. Oh wait, does Sky have a... Wait, Skyzy, do you have a YouTube I should be shouting out on YouTube end? Because if so, I'd be happy to, yeah? If so, then let me know and I'll do that there as well. Again, they also heard the bit about... You're 15, you don't care if it's 18 plus or not. Kid Gaming, say that one more time, joking or not, you're gonna get timed out or banned. You have to respect other people or I won't want you associated with my community because I'll be like the asshole, right? I'll be like the person who put a bunch of kids in like an 18 plus streamer's chat. I don't want that. If you do that, then I'll be really, really upset. So please be respectful at all times. If anybody breaks the rules, you will catch these paws or these hands. Because you will get baffed by both me and Nimbus. Both of us will come for you. You're gonna get pawed and hand. I don't care. You're gonna catch them. And you will have regrets. You will have regrets! Why is that a bad thing? Because if people don't want children there, it's upsetting, right? They might feel like a total jerk. If they make sexual jokes and there's a kid in chat, they might be incredibly uncomfortable and you're basically violating their consent. That makes you a bad person. That's a simple process. They don't want the burden of necessarily having to maintain a place that's safe for kids, and they have every right to feel that way. Me being willing to keep it open to everyone that's 13 up, that's me, bro. That's me. That's not everybody. That's not everybody, so you gotta be nice. I do just Skyzy there? Okay, perfect. I will be happy to do the showies then on the YouTube side. But again, on YouTube side, only if you're a grown-up. If you're not a grown-up and you go follow Skyzy, 10,000 bajillion years in prison. Bajillion years, I say. Ah! I stand by that. Any naughtiness, and you will get, you'll be in a big trouble. You listen to me, you'll be in big trouble. Thank you. All right, Skyzy, bye-bye. Have an amazing stream. Thank you so much for the raid. That was so nice of you. Yeah. Wah!
Jump scare you?
Don't jump scare me. I just got a treat. I wanted to bite a cookie. If I had spat out my cookie because I got scared, who would have faced the consequences? Probably me and my keyboard, but I would have been sad about it. And then you guys would have to listen to it. I don't know. What cookies you got? I went by the store and I got a sandwich from the deli and Milano cookies. They had a white chocolate coconut one. It looked good. It looked good, so I got it. How's the taiyaki, bro? I've eaten so much taiyaki. Actually, I'm still waiting on the custard ones, though. The taiyaki I've been eating still the strawberry from the last batch. Hey, doing my streak now,
Yeah!
Oh my god!
I could have dropped my croissant!
Oh my god, wait a second. Dow, 75 stream streak, bro. 75 stream streak. Dow, welcome in, first of all, but dang. Hang on, Nina. Welcome back, Blanca! Blanca! You're a Blanca. They call me a Blanca, meow. Crash out, cutie! You know what, maybe at this point... I miss Cerno's streak too! Hang on. You know what? I'm moving my activity feed to this monitor. I'm in just chatting, so I don't actually have to look at anything. I can just have these directly in front of me, and then I won't miss anything. Cerno's also at a 75 stream streak! Oh, it was just before the raid? Okay, that's... I feel slight... Wait, it was just... Oh, Embonice gave subbies, like, a minute after. So maybe that's why I, like, lost it. Because the way it, like, scrolls in my box, it, like, does the who got the gifted subs, and it takes up a bunch of space. And then I think that was around the same time Mega did sound redeems. Okay, I understand how I miss Cernos. Me missing... I don't have an excuse on Dalv, though. Dalv was just me being bad. That was just me being naughty. Elon, hi! Wait a second. Yeah, because your YouTube username's Rao, right? Rao, Rao, baba. You like to dip your nachos in guacamole? What just happened? Thank you. Holy crap. Thank you for the gifted subbies. You're one away from 75. You're so close. That's crazy. 75. You guys are really rocking up streams. Oh my Jesus. Grilled potato. Did I say grilled potato? Wait, that's a username? Grilled potato? Don't Pokemon me, silly. Hang on. You could have asked for Milanos. I can go to the factory. I didn't know that, D. I don't normally get Milanos. It's like a special occasion when I grab them. I feel like they're a little expensive. Whoa, hang on. So one went to grilled potato. That's actually pretty hype. That's actually crazy hype. You have given them time to think. Oh no, not that. You rarely see Milano. They only have them at some grocery stores here. They have them around, but I don't always go to that store. It has a good deli though. Has a good deli, so it's nice when I want to go to get get a sandwich. Wah! Wait, you gave from the sub. Wait, you gave from the Skyzy? Thank you, Llamas! Sadly, I guess Skyzy's gonna be out of town for a few weeks, so maybe they I hope they get to enjoy it when they get back. Yeah? I hope they get to enjoy it a little bit. That makes me really happy, though. Thank you so much. Wah! Why am I being Pokeball so much? Don't bug me! I want you guys to know that I need to do something to do. Wait, Chad, you need something to do? Go go dance like Squidward. Learn to play the clarinet. Ah! Stop! Suey! Why? Bro, that's so many Pokeballs! Snackies time. Yeah.
Almost lost my cool there.
God damn it. Yeah? Wait, there's a Milano's factory that close? Wait, did they sell it out of the Milano's factory? Hang on. So, Is it Mikey? Lol, hang on. Maybe that was it. This one's just for you. This one's just for you. Okay, okay, hang on. Meow. Hang on, just for you. Stop! I don't want to do any redeems! Everybody's hitting me with so many other ones! Okay. For Mikey Law. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah! Meow. Okay, I've done my nyas. If anything, I did extra nyas. Which means I'm basically peak good jinx, meow, if you think about it. Just when you're kitzing around... Dude, one more pun. One more pun, Star, and you're going straight to pun jail for your punishment! Yeah! Yeah! Okay, okay, let's see. Can I... Yeah? Llamas, thank you for the head pat and the sticky note with your command. And for the boop, redeem. Meow, meow, meow. I don't know why she seems a little crazy. Might be a little catastrophe. That's not even how you spell catastrophe. Minus the pun changes. Like, that's not... Meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. I can't believe Star is going to pun jail. Star is going to pun jail. Dr. Pepper, baby. Yo, Dr. Chewbacca! Hi! That was you through the Pokemon. Hello. Hello. Hi. Meow. Meow. Wait, hang on. Dr. Pepper time. You can get Milanos and goldfish in 2-pound bags. Yo, that's actually that's pretty high real estate if you think about it. Also, oh, I did want to tell you guys one thing. One, my cat has been a little sicky this weekend, which is sad. Well, Storm hasn't been wanting to eat as much food and stuff. But maybe we'll be better soon. I took him to the vet, so we got tests done, so I'll know by the weekend. But before I got sick, I had thought of an idea to get a heated cat house so that he could better enjoy this winter season. And he loves it. He's been super cute. He's been super cute. He's been chilling in his little house. And it's like heated and he likes it a lot. And I was gonna have it outside, but he seemed to like it more inside. Like I don't think he hasn't liked being cold. Yeah. But yeah. Hi Anonymous! It's really nice to see you. I'm glad you enjoyed the sub. I think it came from Llamas, yeah? And I hope you liked it. I don't know, I don't know if I have the energy though. What do you mean? You had the option to eat Salisbury steak last night, but you ate a salad because you weren't very hungry. That's understandable. That happens sometimes. I like Salisbury steak. I don't think I like salad, but I can eat a salad if I have to. I'm eating salad out of social obligation. Like, if somebody takes you to, like... Well, that's how we didn't break saying it. I was gonna say, though, there's times my parents took me to nice restaurants, and I was like, okay, I'll eat the salad here, because if not, it's gonna be awkward. But most of the time, I don't eat salad. I don't particularly like it. But I can force myself to eat it to look like a normal person if the dining establishment pressures me enough. If I feel like it's gonna be awkward enough for, like, a conversation about me. If I don't do it... I don't know if that counts or not, but there you go. I want to show a picture of my cat. Hang on. Where is he? Where is my kitty? Where's my gato? Hang on. Where's my Storm? There he is. Okay, that's gonna be humongous. Let me fix the size. I guess this will work. This is my cat. Oh, he's still... This picture's way big still. Hang on. Now you can see it. This is him in a little house. This is him. He's being cute. This is him in his little house. He's big cute. He's just enjoying the weather. There you go. He's been hanging out. Is this thing like cropped or something? I feel like it's looking weird. I don't know what's going on with this. Matter's sick. He has been sick, so it's a little bit of both. But yeah, he's been chilling in his little heated house, and he likes it, and that's all. Thank you. He looks unimpressed. Armageddon, Dark Lord of All, does not impress easily. Okay, takes a lot for him to be. For him to be, you know, chilling. He is actually, that's not true. He's happy if I'm petting him. If I'm petting him, he'd look like a little kid, and he's like, "Brr." He'll be like, "Brr, brr." He's really cute. But he only does it when he's being pet, or like he's getting the spankies. If he's just chilling and I'm looking at him taking a picture, then he's really unimpressed. He probably was disappointed that I was taking a picture and not petting him, so that's probably in line, actually. But it's the struggle. How do you take a picture of him looking cute when most of the time he doesn't want to look cute unless you're touching him? His name is Ganondorf? No. His name is Stormageddon, Dark Lord of All. There's a comma followed by the epithet, and that's what I put on his paperwork at the back. And it's a little bit weird to get calls for him, but I feel like that's the funniest part. Thank you for the stretch! Also, hi, Abyss! Hello! Yeah? Hi, Gracie! Hi, welcome in! Stormageddon. Okay, Doctor Who. It was a Doctor Who reference. It was a long time ago now. I haven't actually watched much Doctor Who since, I don't know, Capaldi or something. It was the guy after... I don't know. I thought the episode was funny though with Stormageddon. So it's shadow and timing. Meow? Meow? What you mean, star? Closing time, Matt Smith, Series 6. Damn, Takio. You must be the real fan. That's impressive. I would not have been able to name the episode and stuff now. But I was like pretty young when I named this cat, right? So he's like 14 now. He's oldies. He's oldies. We got him when I was like, hi, Newman! Thank you for the follow! Hi! We got him when we were living in an apartment complex. My boots were untied, and he was like a kitten, and he chased my shoelaces. And since he chased me home, wanting to bap at my shoelaces, he was mine. He followed me in, I shut the door, he never got to leave. He's old. Yeah, he's pretty old. So the fact of the matter is, if he is sick, then I guess the thing is that he is a grandpa cat. I do give him like senior cat food and stuff. So I guess we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping he's all good. The doctor really doesn't know yet, so we're gonna find out this weekend. I have the best. You have a hamster named Tamtaro? I had a hamster. I named him Avalanche. He was smart. He learned how to open up his cage, and he knew what time people would wake up, so he'd put himself back in the cage before people woke up. And all of my parents kept thinking I forgot to shut the cage door. But I didn't forget! He figured out how to open it. I had to put out a camera to record it to prove that my hamster was smart enough to freaking open the door to his cage on his own. It was a huge thing. I kept getting grounded for leaving his cage open when I didn't, and I was so mad about it. I was so freaking mad about it, bro. How many animals did you... Okay, look, I like animals! Is it a crime? I wanted a pet frog, too. My parents said no. But, hey, in Little Forest, my dad was cool with getting me an iguana, so... My dad's gave me a giant lizard. That was pretty hot. And also a pain whenever it came time to move. There's a lot of different rules about iguanas. And he was eventually deported, so obviously, things happen in life. Also, wait, I said thank you for the follow, didn't I, Newman? If not, thank you and welcome in. Hi. I like animals! They're cute and they're cool. I have learned that they can cost a lot of money and stuff, though, because of, like, vet bills and stuff. 2 doggos, cat, hamster, I've had other cats, too.
Yum, yum, yum,
I
yum.
had other cats, what do you mean? I had other cats in my life. The reason I was able to keep Storm was when I was even younger than that. Like, we had been in this apartment complex that we moved out of, and there had been like this stray cat me and my dad always took care of, and we didn't get to bring it with us. And then afterwards, we're like, whatever cat we fall in love with out in the wilds again, we're gonna keep. Also, hi, John! Hi! And so we were like, we're gonna keep it, right? So then Storm followed me home and I was like, mine forever. Mine forever! Hi Raph! Welcome in! It's really nice to see you. I hope you've been well. I'm missing ya. Meow. I have no idea what I'm gonna do this week, which is part of why I didn't put out my schedule this week, guys. I'm just gonna play it by ear, I guess. I don't really know. Mepu, hi! Hello, Celtic. Hello, welcome in, both of you. It's nice to see you guys. I hope you're having good days. Happy Wednesday, hump day, or Thursday, depending on your time zone and culture. How many animals have you had? You've had 2 cats and a fish. Yeah, I've had a lot more than that. We've had... So, 3 birds, at one point. We had, when I was little, we had, I forget. Jakes, I know you like Catboy. You might want to check DM. What? What? What the hell did you DM me? Yeah? Wait, meow. Wait a second! Stop sending me! Stop sending me your Discord. Stop sending me DMs you have with other people of you being called kitten. You don't have to share you don't have to share them with me each time, Rev. I already you don't have to send me DMs of you being Discord kitten. I already knew, bro. I already know that's inside of you. You don't have to send me not Discord kitten. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this like actually like Insta messaging or something instead? You're an Instagram kitten? Is that what you want me to say? Or is this is that what you're trying to express to me here? I don't know. I feel like this is a little bit splitting hairs, isn't it? I mean, I don't know that differentiation of platforms gonna hold up in court, bro. I don't know about that. New David the care packets. Now I get to have a treat and a drink. Yeah. Raph, I don't think those accusations are mutually exclusive. You're gonna send a random image on the Discord. Wait, what? Where on the Discord? There's a lot of Discord. There's the server, there's the M's. The server has a lot of channels. I'm gonna need a kid game. I'm gonna need you to be a little more specific out here. Also, I really hope you guys all love the stickers. I did my best. I thought they came out cute. That's all. Yeah. Ah! Oh yeah, also here. I need a type of thingy. I can't type! I'm giving up. I'm cooked. It's all over. It's so over. Jakes, how many language do you allow on funny video? I'd want it to be one everybody understands, and most of this chat speaks English. I don't know about any other common denominator languages, but I don't suspect there's any. Across me and chat, right? Since the timeout quarter in the court of enerjynx, an absolutely vicious place to end up, but we gotta do it to him sometimes. We barely speak English, we speak Nyanglish. Pretty close. It's pretty close. Alright, I think we'll just zoom in a little bit. I don't want to zoom in too much, because then you guys won't see it if you do redeem Pet Nimbus. But I like doing the max zoom sometimes, because I think it's funny. It's like, I can be so close. What? What? Okay, now I'm just having fun at this point. Kill the cat! Leave Nimbus alone. And just... I know you must mean Nimbus, because you can't mean me. You can't handle my power level! I'm too strong! Way too strong. Too tough. Too fast for you. Meow. Meow! Your friend Prisma does that sometimes and it's funny. Prisma? Wasn't that... Meow? Meow? You understand well, but speaking it's just hard for you? Meow... Like English or another language? I'm bad at English in general, I think. You like the new clip I made? Okay, let me check. She's a moth VTuber. Oh, that sounds really cool. A moth VTuber? Well, I should check her out. That sounds dope as heck. Wait, what is this? Raph is a Discord kitten clip. Jesus. Oh my god. Wait, we gotta... Somebody want to make a fan channel for Raph so we can put up these edits. Ever heard of Armored Core? I have. I've never played it. That's the mecha game, isn't it? I always really wanted to try it because my brothers really liked mechas. I've always wanted to try out the game, but I've never done it before. The only mecha game I ended up trying was terrible. I thought it was gonna be hype. It was freaking Anthem. I was like, yo, I got bought in by their freaking fake, their stupid fake trailer for their game, and I went to play it and I was pissed. Yo, yeah, can you send me her username or like DM me her Twitch profile? That'd be you can just send in DMs. I'll check them out because I love getting to see like cool VTubers. Okay, but Jake's that's Anthem. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like Armored Core. I've heard is good. I should try. Raph! Someone follow again! I really need to figure out how to set this up to not allow refollows to like alert. Cause until I do, you guys are never gonna stop. I know that's on me. So wait a second. Did Baldy really come in here to say fight me? And then he went live and said, Soggle, heartbroken and drunk. Bro's having a rough night. Guys, I think Baldy Gates might be having a rough night. Soggle, heartbroken and drunk sounds a little rough for a title, bro. That's a pretty rough go live. That's a wait, 1 year, 5 months. Dang, Lemon. That's a long time. Thank you for the treat. Yum, and the hydrate. Yum, 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 yum. Damn, man. I actually feel, I actually had no idea how close we were to Valentine's Day. I was sitting here, I like kind of lost sense of like time and space over the weekend. And I had an artist message me on VGen yesterday with like art. They were like, it's here early. And I was like, early? It's like so early. And then I looked at the calendar and I was like, it's in less than 2 weeks. It's 10 days from now. Less now because it's like end of day. It's on the 14th, Raph. I had no idea. We were like less than 2 weeks from it. I was like, oh Jesus. I'm dumb. Hang on. Imagine you did the drink stream playing Celeste. Okay, I want to actually enjoy the story of Celeste, and I'm dumb normally without drinking. But I was thinking I owe you guys some special rewards because we're getting really close to 3K here on Twitch. We hit 10K on TikTok. We like hit, I think we're getting close to 3K on YouTube also. I probably owe you guys some like special stream rewards at this point. If you guys have requests, if you guys want to see me play Celeste while drinking, if you guys want a drunk karaoke stream, if you guys want just any kind of stream or anything, I want to say my suggestion channel on Discord is open and you guys are welcome to put stuff in. Just put it under Twitch suggestions instead of the normal, I hit 3K on YouTube? Oh, right. You're right, I did. I forgot. In my defense for this, I don't know anything right now. I'm trying really hard. I don't need a drunk stream. I agree. I've had them before. I'm not great at them. Well, I mean, I'll say people seemed entertained at the time, but I also congrats on 2.8. Yeah, thank you guys. When you guys posted it in chat before I started stream, I had no idea we hit 2.8K on Twitch. I had no clue. I was sitting here oblivious. I had no idea. I've been trying my best. Maybe we'll try out Armored Core. That'd be a fun stream. Maybe we'll try out let's see. Wait, 5 stream streak. What? Thank you, Raph. You were what? I had no clue though. I had like no idea. Maybe I'll try. I'm down to try pretty much anything. I would like to play a mecha game sometime. Armored Core does seem really fun from everything I've seen of it. I would be down to try it. I also wanted to try, what's that game I always see everybody playing? Like, I've seen Reiko play it. I've seen Meki play it. It's that one where, like, it looks kind of like, why am I forgetting what it's called? Oh, God. Hang on. I know what to do. Warframe! Yeah! I feel like I should try it just because I've seen so many people I know, like, who I know play it, like, I I can't speak English. We're speaking Younglish. I did not put a single thought together in a cohesive phrasing. I was trying to say, if so many people who like similar games to me like it, then maybe it's good. Does that make sense? It's fun, but it's so grindy. Oh, yeah, that can be rough. I mean, Monster Hunter kinda is too, but I feel like I've seen stuff about Warframe having built-in, like, currencies you could pay for versus, like, Monster Hunter doesn't for the most part outside of some DLC, which I feel like is really different. Monster Hunter is not on the level of Warframe. Okay, so Warframe's super grindy. Okay, maybe I shouldn't then. Nexus is great. It isn't, but I am biased for Nexus. You know what? I can say I'll respect you on that though, Soma, because you have to understand, I personally loved Gotham Knights. Objectively, Gotham Knights was a bad game. I just didn't care because I love Batman and I love all the Robins and I love that genre of game, so I didn't care. I just didn't care. I just played the heck out of it anyway. I was literally taking people through endgame, like, multiplayer content, just carrying them for funsies. Sometimes carrying them unwillingly. Anybody I could find. I was playing that game till it was well past dead. Armored Core Nexus is in the Dark Souls 2 of Armored Core. Okay. So isn't Dark Souls 2 usually the one people don't like, you kind of thing? Is that what you mean? Yeah, like it's the game that most people don't usually like or something in the series that is liked. Warframe requires a time sink equivalent to that of a black hole. A black hole. Huh, that sounds like a lot. That sounds infinite, isn't it? I don't know what I'm not a scientist here. It's not that much. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Is there like a YouTube video I can watch? Like, should you play Warframe? Let me Google this. Hang on. Should I try Warframe? There's gotta be a video. Like, is Warframe worth playing 2025? Okay, I can watch. It's in like 10 minutes. Hang on. We'll pull this up. If Monheim is grindy, Warframe is 100 times more. Okay, we're gonna check. We're gonna give this an honest look. I'm gonna check this out. 1 second. We'll pull up a video. I'll watch some to decide. Because, like, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't watch stream. I don't normally have time to grind. But I also realized... this is gonna also sound crazy. I literally was playing Fantasy Life. And I did nothing but farm. There was only 2 monsters in one particular dungeon inside of Fantasy Life where you can loop using certain teleport points inside of the dungeon to, like, make them respawn if you, like, cheese it the right way. And I farmed them for, like, it was like the equivalent of, like, 7 hours this weekend. So I could make 100 pieces of candy in Fantasy Life so that I could max my focus stat and get 5 int stat points. That was it. I don't even need those. I play a mercenary in that game. I swing a giant sword. I don't need focus or intelligence. I only really need strength and vitality, which were already capped. I just didn't care. I farmed it to farm it. I did it for the joy of farming. So I know that inside of me, if I wasn't always, like, live streaming and chatting... there's a demon inside of me that's willing to really grind things that you're not even supposed to know life, Fantasy Life, okay? So, Snoozland DLC, I need you to understand, Kashua, I'm not even talking about Fantasy Life I. You think I'm talking about Fantasy Life I, the new game that I should be farming in, if anything? No, I'm talking about the DS, where I reset my progress on the 3DS Fantasy Life to play it again. To just put myself through the thing I already did. Because I'm just like that. The reason why is specifically I don't like island building. I don't like island building, so I was really upset with the new one. Like, internally, my feelings were immensely hurt that they did that to me. Okay, we're gonna watch this because I want to see. Does this work? That worked. Where's my chat? Guys, I love you. I'm not making you ninja vanish because I don't want you. It's that, life is cruel at times, and why is this? What is going on with my thingy? Meow? Hang on, where's my reaction video? There we go, now it's fixed. I was like, why is it slightly off? Obviously I clicked it by accident. I don't hate you! Guys, stop doing that? I'm always getting picked on out here. Will make me kind of small so we can watch the video. I want to see this because I'm curious. We're gonna see what people who play it a lot say.
Warframe is a free-to-play online action RPG looter shooter that was launched in 2013. You play as a tenant,
Guys, tell me if it's too loud.
These ancient space ninjas that use these biomechanical suits called warframes. You're going to be mixing FPS mechanics with melee combat and parkour. This game obviously really thrives on movement, but also surprisingly a ton of
it sounds good.
build
Hype.
customization.
I wanted to make
I've
sure it
been wanting
wasn't
to try this
too
game for
loud
quite some
or
time.
quiet.
It's constantly getting recommended to me in my Steam library, and visually,
Yeah, this gets
it always
recommended
looks
to me a
really
lot too.
compelling. So when Warframe asked to sponsor today's video, I couldn't have been more willing to take the
Actually, hang on, guys. We're reacting to him. I'm gonna drop his this link in both chats real quick, because even we don't normally do a ton of reactions. We do these like pretty occasionally, but I want to make sure I give credit where credit is due.
the opportunity. Now,
due
Warframe is an
diligence.
online co-op experience where you're going to have player hubs and instanced content for small groups. I've seen this
Welcome
game
back
get
with food.
categorized as an MMO in some places, and I'm not sure I understand why. While you can play online with others, and there's a ton of different progression paths and systems,
I do have a question. The MMO border here, is this kind of like Monster Hunter? Like you can play with a lot of people, but you don't inherently have to. It can be like a single player experience. Is it kind of like that line? You point out that he is being sponsored by Warframe, so it may be slightly biased. That's true. He's being sponsored, so inherently he's probably gonna recommend it to like an extent. I'm just kind of curious what the insights are. It looks like Flats also has like a video on this on his alt channel, so that's an option too. I don't know if he was sponsored though, so we might have to try a few times if it turns out they sponsored a lot of people. You know what I mean? Also, great, if you need to go make food, you can totally go do that now. We're out of the initial start of stream rush where there's a lot of messages. We're like an hour in, you're probably safe, you know? You're probably like, there's probably a great time to like take a little step away and make some snackers. Some snackers. I want a snack. Wait, I have snacks. I totally forgot.
Even some
Okay, never
open
mind.
world content, it's categorically not
Yum,
an
yum,
MMORPG,
yum.
and that's not a bad thing. But as someone who generally reviews
Also, these
mostly
dogs look
MMOs,
hype.
I've always been a little confused.
This dog
at
thing? What is this?
Maggie's
categorization.
time.
So now that we know
Thank you
what
for
Warframe
sure.
is not, let's talk about what it actually is. At its core, Warframe is a fast-paced, instanced, online co-op action RPG built around fluid movement, deep customization, and long-term progression.
Interesting.
It isn't tied to a traditional leveling process, and instead of pushing you down a single path, the game opens up into a bunch of
I should watch
interconnected
videos on Armored
systems,
Core also.
Warframes and weapons to mods and story quests and open-world content, with all of these things kind of progressing in parallel. Your power doesn't come from just your character's level,
That
but
UI
from
didn't look
understanding
too
builds and
confusing. I like that.
movement and choosing which goals you actually want to.
I will say this. I like that the UI is pretty clean. I actually get easily confused by too much UI. So far, I will say that's at least, that's nice. It's hard because if you played it and you do the sponsored versus pretending they have a news reporter voice that sounds fake. Wait, what? UFO Souls and AC series, we were gonna put it Armored Core OST is more of a banger than the OST from Souls. Dang, that's a pretty damn good. Like Souls has great music. Maybe I should check out some of the music from Armored Core.
Chase. And so
Hang on, so wait, what was this? The combat is pretty simple. The upgrading and crafting UI gets to be a little much. Okay, that I need to see, because that's the stuff that confuses me a lot, usually.
Players, it could be its biggest hurdle. One other important thing to mention is that
Okay, so pretty heavy stat page. Okay,
while
we're gonna look.
Warframe is a free-to-play game with a premium currency, it's actually surprisingly restrained. Almost everything
Oh, wait, this is the sponsored part. Even though there's a premium currency, it's actually quite restrained. I don't believe that. I'm gonna say that. I don't believe that already. That sounds a little sus to me. And I'm sure that it probably I think that's a freaking lie. I'm gonna be honest. If anything, maybe it's reserved when you first start, right? But they never stay reserved. They don't give you games for free. Don't lie to
that
me.
affects gameplay, warframes and weapons and mods, and even the premium currency itself can be earned by playing the game.
He did not say that the things that make you stronger can't be bought. He said you can earn them by playing. That's a warning sign. He didn't go, oh, it's just cosmetics. He did not. I see the creative phrasing here, Mr.
Paid
Sponsored. I
options
see
exist to
what
save
you're
time,
saying.
unlock cosmetics, and it's a grind-heavy game, but it rarely feels predatory. And compared to most live service titles, Warframe consistently respects the player's time and choices. And speaking of new players, that's exactly how I'm going to be approaching this video. I want to find out first and foremost if Warframe is worth giving a shot in 2025, but also how well the new player onboarding actually goes. Because I think
the currency is based on market. Oh, so it's like WoW Auction House. WoW also has some built-in like pay to win now too.
Awesome voice-acted cutscenes.
There's always been outside of Blizzard pay to win though. To be fair too, people used to pay for carries.
To note that this
like
is not
even
a
back in the boomer days.
Or you're going to be playing this Warframe forever. It's not quite like choosing a class because throughout gameplay you're going to be learning and creating and upgrading new Warframes. The three initial choices that you're given are Excalibur, a melee-focused Warframe, Mag, who uses magnetic powers, and Volt, who obviously uses electrical powers. Each Warframe has 4 abilities and a passive in their toolkit, and as of right now, Warframe has over 55.
Okay, I'm a little intrigued. I mean, this seems pretty cool.
Getting at it all the time in free content updates. I ended up choosing Excalibur to start because being able to use melee effectively in what is mostly
hero shooter where you unlock different heroes. Oh, okay, so that's how it works. So you get different playable characters. I mean, I don't inherently hate games where you have to unlock characters. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it feels a little. It depends.
The atmosphere before control is handed over, and you're dropped into this hostile environment, and you're introduced to what really is Warframe's core identity: movement. I was immediately.
This is the one thing that can be turned off, though, Jinx. Oh, so you can turn off unlocking the characters, or like?
I was immediately happy that I chose the melee-based Warframe because this was already a ton of fun and extremely.
Takes so much time and effort and money to get characters. Yeah, that's what I was gonna expect.
Weapons to choose from: a bow staff.
No, can be a turn off. Oh, that makes sense. Well, like it definitely is one of those things.
Indicator, and along the way teaches you.
Account level is locked behind leveling unique characters and weapons. Oh, so like when you're trying to level your account, you have to play characters even if it's not a playstyle you like. Yeah, that I don't love. There was, I will say, I mean, I dealt with that at Vampire Survivors and I still loved that game though. Like, cause you can have starting weapons you hate, or like buffs on a character you hate, or debuffs on a character that you like really dislike, but you might have to do it to keep unlocking things down the tree. So
a bit more about
I mean, I get that.
And jumping and crouching and double jumping.
You gotta title the stream Warframe. I will be sure to, Elon. I'll be sure if I plan to name the stream Warframe.
Weapon, and I chose the kunai, which are throwing. Aiming with these was not necessarily easy, but since this game is so dependent on movement, I found that the gunplay in general is fairly forgiving. It's not the type where you're gonna stand
still. I get it, because the movement is really, that's what I was gonna say. I like that every time I see this game, the movement's really fast. If, like, they make the aim forgiving, I mean, I don't know if it'll matter with me. My aim's pretty bad standing still, but maybe it's better. Like maybe it won't be too bad. We'll get to see it. I mean, it sounds like there's definitely a lot of options.
Shooting is more of something that you do while you're flying around like crazy, hopping.
It seems like shooting's like a secondary damage mechanic, though. It's like something you do while gap closing. There are weapons that have a big blast radius, so you don't have to aim that much. Yeah, that sounds good. Ideal. I like games that are fast that I'm forgiven for sucking at aiming with. It's a skill issue, but it's still mine. Hi, Dustin! Welcome in! It's so nice to see you. How about meow? Meow! Oh yeah, I gave a free meow there. It's allowed. I'm allowed to as a treat. Since I missed everybody on here.
He leaves the area and you're prompted to go forward.
My decrepit heart is pounding. This one is stronger than the rest. Oh, Jesus!
Eventually, you reach another cache of weapons, which gives you the option of a primary weapon. And one of these was a bow. And considering I've been basically avoiding guns at this point.
So, you can... I can't even understand what's happening when they go that fast. Wait, when people go legitimately Mach 4, wait, so you can actually do that? That sounds really cool.
Choice for me. I don't really
Pretty
stick
much, I
with
haven't
the
checked
no
it
gun
on
theme
Mock
throughout my
on
entire time in Warframe,
Mock
but at the
3
start of the
here,
game, I
like
thought it
on
was
Twitch in a
pretty
while. I should
choice.
see how
And
he's
the bow
doing.
felt really good to use. Not only did it do a ton of damage on impact, it would also deal damage over
That's pretty
time,
cool.
and it had unlimited ammo. This was my main weapon for quite some time, though later on I did eventually try out some guns.
So
Eventually, you
it
make
sounds
to the
like you could have like
extraction ship,
Sonic
and you're
builds
flown
and
away
stuff.
from the introductory mission and towards your orbiter.
But
Now,
Warframe
your
actually,
orbiter is
please?
basically your
Okay.
own personal hub. It's your own base of operations.
So you have like a ship base. You want to talk to me? Oh, you have work? Good luck, Obata. Have a good day at work. I was gonna say this part kind of reminds me of how you always end up back on for the Normandy when you're playing like Mass Effect.
Here's where you can access and manage basically everything else in the game, from upgrading your gear to selling.
I can
things to
get
throwing
motion
pets
sickness, so
and
like I do
accessing
keep it
missions.
in
It
account.
sounds
I'm
like it
usually
could be
okay though
overwhelming, but I
with
have to give some
third-person
props
games.
to Warframe here because they do a great job at introducing the player to each of these systems. Because upon your first entry within the orbiter, you realize it's pretty badly damaged. Each of the systems.
So it's
needs to be
definitely very
repaired
similar to like playing Mass Effect or like Helldivers 2. Like you have your ship in there too as
and
like a
the way to
separate
get the
system.
components to repair each part of the ship is going to require
Okay.
a mission of its own. So really, this is how you're introduced to the main gameplay loop within Warframe.
So
The
Goss
initial
is literally,
story
I
quests are
gotta
gonna
go
take you across
fast.
missions on
Whoa.
Earth, where you're gonna find different parts and components to repair.
Well, I'm not sure if I'll get motion sickness on a third-person character. I usually don't feel motion sick when like it's third person. It's like when it's first person. I'm not entirely clear on why that is though. But with that said, I'd have to test it out to really know for sure. But I didn't get too motion sick playing Ultra Kill even when I went fast in that game and did the never-ending slide. Ever move at 1,000 miles per hour? Kilometers per... I don't know kilometers per hour. I'm American. I only know freedom units. I'm not sure what max speed I ever moved at was, but I've been in some really fast jets before. But I don't know much. Like, I don't know their top speeds were. I'm not good at vehicles IRL. I don't know enough on that. I don't know enough on that. I enjoy roller coasters. Well, I used to enjoy roller coasters. Now... I had the same tragedy strike me that struck like Moist Critical, which is the thing where you ride roller coasters and you love them, but then you end up getting whatever, benign paroxysmal something disorder, and it means you got like these calcium stones in your ears that got like knocked loose. So if you like tilt your head wrong, you just get vertigo like you're a freaking grandma, and you're like, ugh, everything's spinning, and it like feels not good. It's like, and before that, I used to love roller coasters. I've been too afraid to try one since.
For it to open up paths and something known as junctions to travel between planets. So, my next mission had me searching for a component called the comm segment. This mission was once again fairly simple, and after making
Well, that said, games are different than IRL. Nothing's gonna be making my head move that fast if I'm going fast in a game, so we'll see.
Weapon and the warframe you used, as well as a page with detailed stats showing how many enemies you killed, how many headshots you got, and things like that. Afterwards, back on the orbiter, I installed the comm segment into this table, which unlocked the codex. And here you can find more quests, as well as...
This guy! This is a heck of a character design, I'll say that.
And you can see the codex, which shows...
Dog. You can have a dog. You can have a dog thing. You can pet them. Can you name your pets? Can you name your companions in this game? This is an important question. Can I name them? Am I allowed to name my friends? Also, hi Lewis! Welcome in! I'm doing good! How are you? We yapped for a bit, and now I'm looking at stuff for Warframe and Armored Core, because I've been curious about them.
Shows you basically every warframe and weapon and everything that exists within the entirety of the game. It's pretty much just a massive trove of knowledge, which is once again an awesome resource, especially for a new player like myself. Now, at this point, I wanted to familiarize myself more with the UI and menus, and I found an inbox where I had all kinds of free stuff awaiting me, like different cosmetics.
Okay, yeah, this is the usual, like, for you play a game, you open up your inbox and you have a bunch of letters with
some
loot.
other items which I was unsure
and you
of what
don't
to
know
do
what
with
some of the
just
loot
yet.
is.
So this prompted
You
me to
know
open
what
up
it
my
is.
arsenal, and this is where you can really begin to build.
Oh, you can name
character.
them?
You can
That's
change
big.
your warframe,
That's
your weapons,
big.
your
I would
mods,
love
and
to name
upgrade
pets.
everything, both in
So,
terms of...
okay, so it's a bit more complicated, it looks like, once you're getting into the armor and, like, character UIs. This looks kind of similar to Anthem. I still
functionality,
figured
but
that
also
out, so
cosmetic.
maybe that's
I messed
okay.
around with this for a while. I put on these glowing red wings, which ultimately I took off later because they kind of obstructed my vision, but I have to say I love the art direction within Warframe. It's this sort of futuristic
Like this part, I
alien
feel
vibe
like
that
I could
just found
probably
super
handle. This
compelling the entire
hasn't. I
time
haven't
playing.
seen a
But at
UI
this
that's
point, I
too
just started
confusing for
hammering
me
out
yet.
missions. The core gameplay within Warframe is so fun that it hardly feels like a grind. The more time I spent running around and mowing down.
I understand, like, a game can be fun to play and it can make, like, grinding not bad, but I do feel like it's a bit unfair to say that in a free-to-play game at the start if you're doing, like, a new player experience, because usually in my experience with free-to-play games, they are really fun and you don't feel like your pace is too slow when you're new to it. Like, they like ease you in. There's usually like a grindy part you get to, but it's like later on down the road. You know what I mean? Also, Lewis, I missed you guys too. I am doing a lot better. I'm happy to say everybody is with like still with us, and it worked out. It was a tough weekend, but we got through it. Dr. Pepper Barber, it's good and nice. Dr. Pepper Barber. Thank you. Friend, you for the treat also. Time. Cookie bite. You got to go. You're making VR chat after. Oh, dude, good luck. Have fun, Star. I'm also mad at Blender, so I get it. Wait, what do you mean? We need to drag Jinxie into Heartopia. I'm still intrigued by Heartopia as well. No game progress will be crawling throughout the entire game. Exactly. That's my point, Lemon. Like, you never see a game immediately go to the crawl. That's like once you sunk time in, so they have a sunken time fallacy on their side.
Feels amazing. The combat is fluid and reactionary, and eventually on my third or fourth mission, I finally ran into another player who was participating in the same mission. One thing to note is that almost all missions in Warframe can be completed with other players.
I'm already deep in Arknights. I really want to try Arknights too.
Queuing up for any mission,
I need
it's
more
really common for
time.
Another player to queue in
I
with
need
you
to
at
have.
the same
I
time.
need to have some
Now,
crazy
you can toggle
gameplay
this in the
time.
settings if you don't want people joining your missions. However, it's almost always just a net positive to have other players.
I'm gonna sound crazy. I can't wait for the day that I'm like a full grandma and I can be like retired, getting like Social Security and like ARP payments or some crap, and then I can do nothing but play video games like that grandma that plays Skyrim. That's my freaking dream. That's my dream. Hang on, your friend from Twitch just rolled with getting a 7 hour go. Oh heck yeah! I'm so glad he got one. We had some batches of gifted subbies today. I'm glad I went to people who enjoy it. Ah! Also, we got the new Discord stickers up today, so that's a big win. Let's go! Alright, now we hit play.
Faster, and you're probably going to kill more enemies. And
Hi,
thus get more
welcome
resources.
in.
The
Hello.
only real
I missed you. I
downside
hope
would
you're
be if
doing
you're
good.
trying to take things slowly
Hi.
and not skip
Hi,
over any
Ewan.
objectives. You might find that most
I'm not
players
even
are just trying
saying
to speed
the
through the mission
rude
as fast
brain
as
rot
possible.
phrase to greet
Eventually,
you.
in my
I've
orbiter,
sincerely
I unlocked
missed
the
you. I
Foundry,
hope you're
and
doing
this portion
good.
of the base is where you're going to be spending a ton of the resources that you find from all of your missions. Here you can actually craft and build new warframes or new weapons.
Interesting. So you have to build parts?
And once you have all the materials...
Wait, is that how this works? You build parts and then that lets you make the character? Oh, damn. This is actually intense, Crafty. This is actually... Oh, you're at work? Oh, it's okay, Jan. Good luck at work today. I hope you have a super good day. So you have to build the whole suit. I like the heat sword. They have a sword that's just named Despair.
Do so, you can
Despair.
Set something to build.
Look at the craft times. Wait, craft times? 12 hours? Oh my god, they timed it your crafts? Bro, F
Those things
up.
take between 12 and 24 hours,
Daily,
but some full warframes
yeah.
can take upwards of 72 hours to finish.
Upwards of 72 hours! Oh! Okay. Alright, you know what? For it to take 72 hours? Okay, yeah, you know what? You can accelerate it with flat currency. That pisses me off. They're just... Okay. Here's my problem. There is nothing about time gating these crafts that makes it more fun. They did this just to get me to spend money. That pisses me off. That makes me angry. I'm not even playing this game, and I am angry. How dare they? I hate this news. That's all. Thank you. I hate this news.
Processing within the foundry. And finally,
plat in game though, I don't care if I get it in game or not. Can I buy plat with real money? That is my question to you. Can I buy more plat with real money? You can. Okay, that's it.
Your ship is mostly
That's
repaired,
That's
and
it.
you finally face off again.
They're saying I have to spend it wisely, or I can just go pay money. Why don't you just go pay money? You have it right away.
Against Captain Vor. And this is the first
I know exactly what this is about.
Expect.
They're never gonna give me enough platinum to feel satisfied like I can craft things whenever I want. That's gonna be paid well. That's my point.
Fights within Warframe. You'll notice his health
Wallet
bars
hurts. Wallet hurts. God damn it. Look, my issue is I find that really unfun. That's the issue. That is not fun. That is not a fun mechanic. It doesn't improve anything. It's a way to try and make me spend money out of impatience. That's the point of it.
Segments in each of these.
Sell my extra items. You know I'm a loot goblin. You know I'm a frickin' hoarder.
4 different phases.
Check yourself.
During these phase changes, at least for this
Check
fight in
yourself.
particular,
We
you have to
don't
fight off a few
accept
different enemies or
free
deal
to
with
play
different mechanics. It was a
monetization
fun boss fight,
bootlicking
albeit
here.
quite easy. I was never in any real danger, but afterwards, this really marks the end of the...
What if I want to use them later, Sui? You don't know. It's unlockable items, not like you can consume. I don't care. I don't care.
Tutorial. Now you're given a bit more free reign to go and participate in whatever you want to do, though you are directed towards the next...
Here's the thing, Sui. Why? Why bother? Why did they put it in the game? I don't want to hear about how I can work around them putting in this time gate system. I don't want to have to strategize to get around a system they made up just to slow me down. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Wall Goblin is smaller and shorter than the average goblin. You guys! Elend! Freaking... God damn it. That's what I say about my dog. That's what I say about my dog, Roxy. I say that about her, like, in comparison to other huskies, and then I also call her a goblin. It's messed up. Now I have to feel bad. I'm like, God, this is what I do to my dog every day. I can't even get mad without, like, feeling guilt. Oh, Jesus. Plat is used for other things, too. It's not just a resource to speed up crafting. That's what I figured. Do you know an event called Offkai? I've heard of Offkai. I'm familiar with its existence. I've never gone to Offkai. I've never also made plans to go to Offkai, though I've had friends who made plans to go to Offkai. I believe Offkai is the convention, though, that's, like, out there in, frick, where do they usually hold it? I want to say it's, like, San Jose or something. I want to say it's, like... I haven't gone. I do know it's VTuber focused. I always thought it seemed cool, but I've never gone. I've only been to, like, Comic-Con and some other anime conventions. It's in San Francisco. Hang on, check Jinx's general. What do you mean check Jinx's general? What's happening Jinx's general? What's happening Jinx's general? Gaming, what the hell is this game? What is this? What? Wait, is that from, like, San Jose? Oh, it is in San Jose. Yeah, okay. Unlurk, hi Sky! Hello! How are you? Hello?
Next set of story quests almost immediately, and these are known as the Teacher.
Oh,
now is when you're also
okay,
given
so it's
access
in
to the
both. I didn't know
market
they
where
had
you
it
can buy or
in
sell
multiple
items
locations.
for the in-game currency known as credits. But
your friend from Twitch is debating an ongoing there. As always, if they go, just make sure that they do, like, check-ins and stuff. For the most part, cons are safe and everything, but sometimes, you know, things happen. It's always good to make sure. But like with that said, you're gonna want to stay in contact because they're gonna send cool pictures. The best part of cons is like the free stuff and getting to see all the art and everything. It's really cool. Sky, how have you been doing, by the way? It's really nice to have you here. I said hi earlier, but I know we didn't like chat. And also, hi Skinwalker, welcome in. Hello. I want you guys to know you can't see it on my window because I actually like stretch out my YouTube window to take up more of like the screen space. But when I searched to find this video, it was just should I try Warframe? I acted like it was freaking Google.
That's the premium currency in Warframe that I mentioned earlier. Now, platinum can be earned by selling things to other players, so it's a tradable currency. And through farming and grinding and sometimes a bit of market knowledge, you can earn quite a lot of platinum without ever needing to spend any real-life money. At this point, I took another look in my arsenal. As you can see, my Warframe and each of my weapons have been ranking up from all of these
Also,
missions.
take lots of deodorant if you're going. It gets really bad there. It gets really hot in conventions. There's a lot of people there. The real problem is most people don't know how much deodorant it takes to get through a day. Everybody should pack extra deodorant. Then cons wouldn't be so painful. Every con I've ever been to, they usually do get stinky by like afternoon. It's pretty unavoidable. It's pretty unavoidable. All I'm saying is the only time I felt I wanted to was accelerate crashing if I wanted something real bad. The point is, Sui, there's no good thing about it. Like there's no benefit to them making us dump platinum into speeding up crafting that could have been instant to begin with. They made it time gated to make you spend money. That's the issue.
Items, whether you use them during the mission or not. By ranking these up.
Wait, he went to TwitchCon last year? I'll be honest, I've never wanted to go to TwitchCon. It sounds dangerous. I've only heard horror stories for girls at TwitchCon. I think like the concept's cool, but also, hi, Raz! It's basically selling you the solution to a problem they made. That's exactly it, Raz. They made a fake problem to make me spend money to fix it. That's what makes me angry. That's what I actually view this as worse. This actually pisses me off more than like gotchas in a sense, right? Because gotchas are like, this is just how we straight up monetize the game. If you want this new thing, it's Gamba DLC, right? I don't like Gamba. But, okay, they're straight up saying this is the thing that, like, generally costs money. Versus, like, this is like, we've made up a fake problem. It's different than we're not offering you the character. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the same problem. It's not the same. It feels worse. It feels so much worse to have them make up a fake problem than it is to say, we want you to spend money to get new item or new thing. Even with time-gated crafting, you have so many levels. I don't doubt that you can do free-to-play. I'm saying that this is not fun way of monetizing. That's what I'm saying.
To rank 30 is one of the major long-term goals within Warframe. This could take
that's rough, Lewis. That does make sense.
Of hours.
I think a big thing with like trying to meet people from VTuber communities at TwitchCon is that TwitchCon's known for not always being the best towards VTubers. And like even like this year, like they had all the security issues. Then to get around the security issues, they were making people unmask, and then it's just rough. Like there's probably Offkai would probably be a lot more likely to have community members for VTubers than TwitchCon for sure. Oh, it would mean last year. That's true. It is last year. Oh God, it's 2026. It's February. I shouldn't be confused by years changing, but I am still. I'm dumb. Oh God, I'm dumb. I don't know. Your own concerts before your break, a ton of mosh pits. It's so bad. It smells worse than a crowd after they make mosh pits. I'll be honest, mosh pits are different because most music, like festivals in summer, are still outside, so there's more open air. There's more open air. It gets hotter inside with everybody close together in those convention centers, and like a lot of people who go to like music festivals go regularly and have an idea of how it can get. People don't usually go to cons all the time. They go to a con occasionally. It is really bad at the cons. It's pretty it's pretty stinky at the cons. This year, I'm definitely not doing any cons. I have a family trip in summer that's been planned for like years. So I had that coming up, but I knew I wouldn't have leave for work for other stuff. But after I finish that, maybe some other year, it'd be cool to try going to a convention. It'd be really fun. I feel like it'd be dope. I don't know.
I mean, there are hundreds of different weapons and
At the very
vehicles and
least, I
companions,
think
and
it'd be
55
neat.
different warframes, and although the actual ranking up of these items doesn't always take that long, the real bottleneck comes from acquiring the item
Ooh.
itself. Anyway, I continued with the main quest line and participated in the teacher quest, where you learn all about mods. And mods are the real meat and potatoes of progression in Warframe. Instead of getting stronger just by leveling up, you customize your Warframes and weapons by slotting in mods that change how they behave.
Wait, did I
It'll
miss
change
treats?
the damage they
Snack this time. Oh, this is free now. Look at him. Yum, yum, yum. Hopefully that summer vacation goes well. I hope so. My family planned it forever ago, so I'm really excited. I actually have to make sure I look at all the dates to get it in at work and to like drop it on my Twitch calendar for everybody. No, nobody really looks at the Twitch calendar. I just put it on like a start telling you guys actual dates kind of deal. So people know to expect when I'm gone. It's gonna be like 2 weeks, so it's like really long. I don't usually take. It won't be on your B-Day. No, it won't be on your B-Day. It won't be on your B-Day. It's not in May this year. It's in like June, July, like end of June kind of deal.
They do, the types of damage they do, the crit damage, and there's even mods that just give quality of
I was
life
like
bonuses
trying to
a
remember
Warframe
months'
weapon.
names, so
I'm
I
not
was
gonna
trying
lie,
to
the mod
say
system
when.
did look intimidating at first,
Don't ask me
but
why I
it's
couldn't remember
pretty
June or
flexible.
July.
You can start
Those are
pretty
not
simple
hard
with
months.
basic mods, and then you can
Oh,
go
that's me! Thank you for the raid! Welcome in! Yo, how was Minecraft? Hi, Sophie. It's been a while. For anyone that doesn't know me, my name's enerjynx! Or Jinx or Blah, whatever you guys want to say. Don't you guys start with me. Today, I'm just yapping and I'm checking out Warframe and Armored Core videos because I was just curious about them. Welcome in! Did you have a fun stream? Hi, Sophie! Well, radio silence is rough. I don't like going quiet. I will say some of the trip, I don't know how like my cell signal will be, but for most of it I should be able, at least for like the second half for sure, I should be able to talk pretty freely. I have an idea, like from what I understand, I should be able to at least drop like daily updates. I've also been trying to like basically like hoard up content videos to make sure there can be more posts while I'm gone, so you guys have stuff. That's like basically the plan. Aww, sad kitty, lots of hearts. That's so sweet of you, Sophie. Thank you. Thank you. It has been a really tough weekend and like start of the week, but I am feeling a lot better now, you know? It's like I'm getting there. I think I spent most of the weekend pretty busy. Like I didn't really get like home and like time for me till pretty late Sunday, which is unfortunate because I was like really tired, so I kind of passed out. And I was like, I woke up Monday, I had work, and I was like, man, I didn't do any of my chores. Like I don't have laundry. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have to play catch up. I don't have like groceries and stuff. I had to get everything done Monday. And then yesterday I just actually took like a breather break, which I feel like really helped. Like sometimes you just gotta sit there in silence and play Fantasy Life until you feel human again. I don't know. I can't believe I went to work on Monday. I like cried at my desk like multiple times. I like messed up my mascara and I was like, maybe I should like call out and go home early. But I didn't. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get through the day. I'm being tough. But I didn't get through yesterday. Yesterday I just ended up calling out and being like, oh, let me do my laundry and grocery. Like, let me make sure now that everything's done that I just like take a day and I actually like function, right? And also I had gotten my cat the appointment for the vet because like I said, on top of the family stuff, my cat suddenly was like, yo, I don't want food anymore. And I was like, that's pretty not cash money of you right now. That's pretty not bueno. But we got it all done. So I guess it worked out. We did our best. Like, I don't know. It was stressful, but I feel a lot better knowing that I did everything I could, the best I could. And that makes me feel good and proud of myself. So that's all. I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point. I don't know. I'm happy though, because everything worked out as good as it could have in the end, I think. Or as best as it could be once like events occurred. It was like best outcomes, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna hit play and then maybe I'll make sense later.
Actually built towards something more specialized. It's through this system, especially mods, that turns Warframe into more of a sandbox for builds. A ton of longer-term players are constantly changing around mods and trying to find different builds in order to tailor their gear to exactly how they want to play. But eventually, the main quest I was working on led me to Fortuna, and this is the first of a few different player hubs that you'll be introduced to in Warframe. Here's where you can actually run around and see other players within the game. You can expect them or chat with them, and you can even link up to do missions together. Apparently, there are 6 different major cities or player hubs across Warframe, but a few of them, including the one I'm currently in, Fortuna, have an open world attached to them. Basically an open world zone where you can explore and farm in and complete missions. The one attached to Fortuna is called Orb Valis, and it's a giant snowy landscape with tons of hostile mobs known as the Corpus, who've been wrecking havoc on Fortuna. So through a handful of missions, you're able to help save the people of Fortuna, which will unlock certain—
Oh yeah, maybe so real. This snow zone is so bright, I actually feel blinded in this moment by all the light.
Resources and other upgrades that are tied to the city. For example—
Wait, you had to a different open world zone before Fortuna? Well, Lemon, I'm glad you tell me that, because I would have no idea. I've never played this game. He definitely didn't imply that there was another one prior to. Maybe I should try a different video.
One of these missions,
it's a bright area. This one looks brutal.
Which is essentially
big gun. I like big guns.
This is one of 3 different mounts that you'll come across in Warframe. And as you can imagine, in a game all about movement, mounts—
This is gonna sound a little like lame, but like on my chibi model, I always really wanted to get like a big gun toggle. And I was like having like copium. I'm like, surely I could probably get it done someday if I like talk to my model maker. But then they made their own customizable model, and now all their comms are closed all the time for them to work on the customizable.
Also feel pretty great. 7. With the K drive, you can power up your jump and get
7.
super high in the air, which is pretty satisfying. But really, where Warframe excels is in its constant action-packed, mindless fun. Sure, there's going to be challenging missions and challenging content, even with a group, and you're going to come across some very long grinds. And it's even common for players to
like Tink but gun, yes, yeah, like Tink, for sure. That's exactly what I was thinking of for a deal. Like, I thought it'd be really funny to have like a really big, like some kind of weapon. It could either be a giant— okay, Moody VTuber gun? Okay, hang on. Images. Surely nothing will go wrong Googling live. Oh, like this? Is it like this gun? Or none of these look right? Okay. Oh. It's on regular results. Oh, sorry. I'll go back. Back. This one? Oh, that— okay, I see. Hang on.
Okay, hi chat, good morning. It is
this gun? Yeah, similar. I wanted it to be like giant. Is it like this one, or is that it? Is this the gun in question? Wait a second, I'm not following Mooney. Well, actually, I'm not signed in right now, actually. Turns out on this browser I'm not signed in. Interesting. I must have had my login timeout. I'm gonna be honest, I started on my computer today, and I realized all of my stuff was messed up. Like my like, yeah, kind of like that, but I was thinking more like an RPG launcher. It wasn't gonna be like a handgun. It was gonna be like an RPG launcher, or like it was gonna be like an RPG launcher or like a giant mallet kind of deal, like Tinka-Tink. I wanted it to be like just a ridiculously big, dangerous gun. I thought it'd be really funny. I thought it'd be like pretty peak in my opinion.
2 hours just mindlessly tearing down enemies and wall jumping and flying your way through.
But yeah,
missions
similar
over
in
and
terms
over
of scale. I wanted it
At
to be
one
like the
point, after
size
I
of my
had
body.
unlocked Mars, I ended up in a mission with some other much higher level players. This type of mission is known as extraction.
Grenade
where
launcher,
there
that
are
would've
these
also
big
worked.
sites that need to be protected
Like a
against
rocket
enemies and
launcher,
powered up. Now,
like
you can
yeah, I
join
just
this
wanted
mission
a
and
giant,
complete
like
it and leave
ridiculous
basically
one, or I could be like in a
immediately, or instead
tank,
you can
like
stick
something
around
just
and farm this
ridiculous.
mission, as the
Actually,
extraction sites
could I just poke my chibi inside of a tank? Bazooka, yeah, similar. RPG launcher, rocket launcher, bazooka. Like I had to be a cartoonishly giant gun, or it has to be like a giant hammer. But like if it was a hammer, I wanted it to have like a rocket on it. You know what I mean? It needed to be something properly ridiculous, like like the new weapon for Helldivers. Oh, I've not seen that one. Yo, Crow Donkey, hello. I'll be sure to self-care. Thank you. I've been doing my best. Rudo saying giant rocket launch, but you use it as a hammer instead of shooting. That's exactly it. That's what I was talking about, Sui. Like something like that is pretty much on par. Like that was what I wanted. If it's your body size, then it's gonna be time. Eled, you're on thin ice. You're on thin ice, young man. You're on thin ice! You whippersnappers in my kid think you can come in here and call me nerves.
will keep coming down indefinitely. Though the longer you stick around, the higher.
Dogs don't hatch. What is this? Baby. Something like this emote. Hey, let me look at this one. Yeah, like the bonk. Something like that would work, but I'd want rockets at the end of it. But I can't only see so much in emote size, right? But yes, giant weapon. That was what I wanted. You get pets from eggs. Yeah, dogs don't hatch. That's true. That's pretty messed up. What kind of freaking what kind of planet is what kind of terrible alternate universe is this? Why is everything in eggs? Then again, I didn't mind it a Monster Hunter. I shouldn't judge.
But the more extractions you do, the better and better rewards you get. This group ended up staying in this mission for, I want to say, around 30 minutes, and within that time, I got a ridiculous amount of rewards. Not only was I ranking up all of my equipment extremely fast, but the loot at the end of the mission was unlike anything I had gotten so far. Almost 50,000 credits, tons of relics and blueprints, as well as an insane amount of mods and resources.
I love seeing like the most replayed, like this part has like that huge spike.
I still didn't feel like complete dead weight, and I didn't feel like I was holding them back in any way, shape, or form. Another while
I'm gonna be fair. Sometimes when you're new at a game, you don't even know that you're being bad.
later,
So
I
like,
ended up at another player hub.
I don't know if
known
that
as
is
Necros,
accurate.
which is attached to another open world zone known as the Cambrian Drift. This
Dr.
place had by
Pepper's your
far the
apology?
coolest aesthetic
Okay,
I had seen
apology
yet. It's
accepted.
basically hell,
You
and
like
you're dealing with
meow.
demons and bugs, and the storyline here has you connecting and helping a family
I didn't know
that's
where there
been
should be.
mutated by an infestation that's
I'm
taken
out of
over
straws. I
There
forgot
was
to
a
get
quest
those at
here
the
that had me
store, so I have to like
fishing,
knock everything
fishing
back.
things out of the air, and another quest that had me enter into a classic sort of mech suit, which I thought was kind of ironic. It's like a
Played some
callback to the mech
high-level
suit sort of genre,
Warframe
which is really
players,
what
and you
Warframe
can't do anything.
is,
That's what
but
I'd
without the
expect.
classical
Like,
bulky turrets and
I think
rocket
sometimes
launcher-esque
it's just one of
vehicle that
those
they're capable
things.
of.
Like,
But I continued playing through Warframe and unlocking new planets and participating in missions with other
sometimes
players.
you
and
just
honestly,
don't
I'm
know
looking
if you're
continually to play through
helpful or
Warframe
not.
because
You know.
this is the perfect game for me after a long day of editing or making videos to just shut off my brain and farm. And there's some value in that. Now, we do have to talk.
Wait, Jinx, okay, let me read this, Lewis. Sorry, this is on YouTube chat. Jinx, I'm a menace to society with my tank. Also, Jinx proceeds to blow stuff up in Monster Hunter and crashes into mountains and refuses to elaborate. What if I crashed into a mountain? Have I done that? Thinking. If I crashed into a mountain in Monster Hunter, have I done that? I mean, maybe in Wilds. Maybe in Wilds. I'm gonna say that's possible. Maybe in World 2, actually. I don't know. Maybe. Hi, Mitch. Welcome in. Hi. Warframe, yeah, I'm watching videos on it because I was curious about if I should try it or not.
The old piece. You see,
I feel
Warframe's
like this
updates are
video
completely
is
free,
like...
and that's been one of its defining traits since it launched. Instead of paid expansions, they released these
I don't know
large
if this one
content drops
convinced
that
me,
permanently
but...
fit into the game. and they
Maybe
add
I'm
new
being
stories and quests and
cynical.
warframes and systems and locations and endgame activities without splitting the player base. You're never paying for access, which is something that should be
I
praised
think the issue
considering
is
this is a
just
free-to-play
the
title. So, the newest update, the old piece, adds a new cinematic questline, a new warframe, a new weapon class with the bayonet, and probably most importantly,
No, you're
two
not. Don't
entirely
play
new
it, Tim.
game modes.
Brutal.
There is the Parata Rebellion, as well
Helldivers
as the
Breaching
Descendant.
Hammer. Okay,
The
I'll look
Rebellion
that
is
up.
basically a timed game mode where you have 12 minutes to complete as many objectives as possible. The more objectives you
Maxwell?
complete, the better the rewards. And then the Descendia is a 21-floor challenge.
I
where you're
definitely
gonna be
need to
delving
actually
deeper
play
and
more
deeper,
Helldivers.
with
It's been
each
a
floor
while
becoming
since I
more and more
last played,
challenging.
thinking about
This is
it.
considered endgame content where you're going to be getting some of the
Yeah, I
highest
think you
tier
actually did it.
rewards in the
Okay,
game.
okay, that's
Also,
good.
they
Oh,
added
I've
a
seen
new
this, that
Warframe,
giant
Uriel,
mallet
which I
thingy.
actually purchased.
It's
just
like
because
gold
he
at the end.
looked
I
so
wanted it
cool.
bigger
His
than
kit
that one,
revolves around
though.
summoning demons
That
and
one's
using
still, like,
fire and
realistically
brimstone to take on
sized, you know what I
enemies.
mean?
He also has a self-heal and a self-revive, which is crazy. I had a ton of fun messing around with this new Warframe, and I can't wait to get him fully ranked up so I can use all of his kit. With all that being
Helldivers
said,
is only
that concludes
25
my time
gigabytes.
in
I'll
Warframe
join next time. Oh,
for
dude,
now.
heck yeah,
So the
that'd be
question
fun. I
stands,
haven't
is this
played
game
in
worth
forever.
trying in 2025?
I would like to play it
As
again.
a new player, I honestly found the game, which seems
It's
so
not a
intimidating
matter
and
of,
overwhelming at first. They
It's
do
just
a
fun to play.
fantastic job
Like,
of explaining
I'm still
everything
mad,
to
but
new
I like
players.
it. I would like
was
to play
introduced
it.
to every system and every progression path in a slow, methodical, easy-to-understand manner that was
Gotta
often
grind
bite-sized
Helldivers
and
'cause
fully
you have so
fleshed
many
out
war
before the
bonds
game
to get.
tried to
I'm
give me
so
new information.
behind
The tutorials are not just walls of text that
everything.
you
I'm
read
low
through,
level.
but they are
I'm pretty
imprinted
useless,
into the
but I
actual
like it.
gameplay.
It's
And so
fun,
you
so I'd
learn
like
by
to play
doing
more.
and seeing instead of just reading, which is really important. Especially because these sci-fi hyper-futuristic games have a tendency to get overly complex for the sake of complexity. And while you
That's
can definitely
true.
dive into the complexity in
thank
Warframe,
you.
especially in the builds and the modding and the
Ba-
things of
ba-
that
ba-
nature,
ba-
it's not all thrown in your face all at once. And the gameplay is exceptional. That's probably my biggest takeaway. The game is just fun
I will
to
say
play. It's fun to jump
gameplay
around
is
and fly around
pretty-
and move and
is
shoot and
super
fight and loot.
important.
It's very satisfying. So
Would you rather suggest Worlds or Wilds for Monster Hunter? It would depend on the person's PC. World is like Wilds has improved a lot in its optimization. It's still a pretty heavy game. So like if you don't have like a great PC, or you're somewhere that's hot, where if your PC is getting hot, you're gonna like sweat your booty off, then I would say you should play World. Because it's not like, it's still pretty rough. With that said, Wilds has gotten a lot better on its optimization, and I do think the gameplay is better. Like they made it a lot smoother on the inputs for the button inputs and all of that when you're building combos. Like the combat system is still a lot better. I would say aesthetics and all of that would kind of be a separate point. Like I think World is kind of what I think of when I try to imagine a Monster Hunter game. I don't know if I'm biased as the first one I played, but the environment and everything always felt very realistic. And it really felt like going out to hunt these giant monsters that were like in an environment where they would have evolved. Like, if that makes sense. I feel like the like map areas in Wilds, especially that first one, weren't as satisfying in my opinion. Thank you for the treated stretch. Also, hi Dark Lord Noir. Hello, gregarious and sagacious Dr. Enerjynx. In your highly sartorial opinion, have you ever tried or enjoyed any of the strangely sensational and definitely dinosaurial Beaglesaurus series novels on AO3 before? I don't think I've ever read these. Is this an advertisement for a fanfiction? I mean, or OG book series on AO3? I'm down. I can be convinced pretty easy. I read on AO3 pretty often. I still like it. Also, hi Kath! Yeah, I'm checking out Warframe. I was curious about it. Okay, Green, I just saw the tortellini. Holy crap, I want to eat it. Wait, Gwen likes my fries! Bro, I'm so happy. I wanted to show Gwen. I didn't get to see Gwen's reaction. You'll have to send me a screenshot of Gwen's reaction. Or a clip, if Gwen is live. Whichever is accurate. You finally got the best grade Monster Hunter Wilds. It took so long because of how RNG it is. Yeah, that's true too. I would definitely say that it depends. Did you know one of the reasons optimization is so bad is because there are constant check if you have the DLCs in the background? Wait, that was why? I would have just bought DLC for a while just to improve my own gameplay. That sounds terrible. I would actually have just bought the DLC to improve it if I knew. I'm shameless enough. I like Monster Hunter. I would have been willing to take that hit. Maker mean Ariel. Is that the name of like an angel? Also, hi Axolotl, welcome in. Hi, I'm doing okay now. I'm doing pretty good. I'm Big Tough. Wait, you didn't hear about that? That was the whole thing. I did not hear about it. I didn't actually. I think I saw like a thumbnail on YouTube that said something about DLC and performance increasing, but I hadn't actually looked at it. Uriel is an archangel. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I've seen enough Supernatural to know archangels' names. He was the frame I saw a minute ago. Oh, that was him. Okay. More DLC equal better frames. That's ridiculous.
With the constant new and free updates, I don't really see why you wouldn't try this.
I will say when I'm playing solo, oftentimes I go into World, but it's because World is less intense during like me VTubing. So also because I wanted to be fair, it's also partially because I want to solo Fatalis, so I've been trying to learn Greatsword. And Fatalis is only in World right now. The frames were max 30 if you had none of the DLC, but 50 to 60 with DLC. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. A Supernatural viewer enjoy. Yeah, we like. I like Supernatural. When you're solo, are you putting on shades to cover up your eyes? Yeah. No. You def message about Warframe stuff you plan on playing. Thank you, Kath. I actually don't know for sure if I'm gonna play it yet. That's kind of why I decided to check out video. Oh, you sent me Gwen's reaction? Hang on, let me take a little peeky. She's in the fry. Okay, guys, I want to. Hang on, have you guys seen what I got young? Hi, welcome in, Dark Scrub. Wait, saying hi after my own hi makes me feel kind of embarrassed. To be fair, we only got these new sound effects in shortly before I had that break for everything. So like I'm actually not that used to them popping off yet. It's a little embarrassing. Where's the stupid fries? Where are the fries? Alright guys, I wanted to just say we got this new sticker for the Discord. Snacky. This is one of our new ones. Big yes. Okay. Yeah, just for Finch. 1 second. Finch redeem then yeah. Meow. Okay. Meow. We did our nyas. We've done our time. We can bring back out Nimbus. But we got this sticker. It was partially because I told Gwen I would get a French fry sticker in Gwen's honor because Gwen loves French fries. And this is one of our new Discord stickers. I'm just really happy that now that I'm fries and we have the emote of me with a burger and Dr. Pepper, we've got a whole combo. We've got a whole combo in our Discord stickers. So we also have an ice cream sticker, so we got dessert too. And the ice cream machine was working, chat. It's pretty poggers, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, we'll go back to our Warframe video with that little break.
Game in 2025. But with all that being said, if Warframe is something you guys would be interested in playing, I highly implore you to use my link found in the description or the pinned comment. If you use my unique sign-up link, you'll get access to a Nikana sword, a
no, flat fries are bigger than kid fries. You check yourself, Elon.
You can use to decorate your orbiter. Anyway, folks, I want to say a massive
okay, so that wait, that's the entire video. I'm a little torn on this still. I know that he was sponsored. On top of it, I always feel frustrated when Jace could start a fast food business and serve herself as a food. No one's allowed to eat me. You watch yourself. Kimono, if they eat me, there's no videos left for you to edit once you finish the giant. Well, I guess like there's no one to pay you for any videos you edit. Yeah, you shouldn't be wanting them to eat me, Kimono. You shouldn't be rooting for this. Why? How is this? How? I will say I'm very excited to get to share Kimono's FNAF video. I'm looking forward to it. maybe I was talking to Water, who was the one helping me with all the YouTube uploads, so I was like, I don't know what day of the week we're gonna regularly do long forms yet, because we're testing out the dates and times, but I'll just take my payment and food made of me! No! No! We're not gonna do that. We're gonna try watching flats, guys.
Today I finally got to do something I've been waiting about a year and a half.
Let me check. Does this have ad or it has ad? They got flats too! Oh no! You're gonna be making 2 to 3 more FNAF vids at this rate. Thank you for your service, Komono. Thank you. Thank you for your... I want you to know, when we started stream today, one of the first questions I got was from Anime Cast asking when we were gonna play FNAF 4. So... and if you think about it, you didn't have to deal with FNAF 1, because I didn't even have those VODs for you anymore. So you really only had to deal with FNAF 2 and 3 so far. So... if you think about it, it could have been worse. It could have been more. I'm really upset that every Warframe video has been so far. Okay, maybe this one won't be. Which ones? Please, if I click this and I go down and it's an ad, I'm gonna... Please, no ad. Wait, there's no ad. There's no hashtag ad. Oh my god. We did it. There's no hashtag ad. This one's actually real. Chat, we did it. We found one. It finally
happened. I've endured years of people angrily yelling at me, politely
I'm gonna ask you when you playing Slice and Dice. Oh my god. It says hashtag ad at the top. Wait, it does? Am I dumb? Hashtag ad. No! I'm stupid! Everybody's beating me. No! Okay. We're gonna do the test from now on. Okay, we're gonna click all of them. Hashtag ad. Is there an ad? Starting the scan fresh. No. Hang on. We're gonna include hashtag ad. Hang on. Chat. I think I'm safe this time. I did Control F. I didn't leave this up. I didn't leave this up to chance. We're safe. We're safe. Don't roast me. I don't know how to read, okay, guys? I know that.
Here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about Warframe worth playing in 2025.
If this was an ad, it wasn't...
topics in this video, what there is to do in Warframe.
If this was an ad, it's not disclosed, and it's no longer my fault if I messed it up. And this is just the AI summary they throw on. I don't have to expand that. There's no evidence of ads this time.
Why it's actually fun. And we're gonna set the expectations.
I feel like there needs to be. Guys, don't do jinx and all these things, bro. Look, I'm really stupid. All right, I don't know how to read.
Starting off with point number 1, what there is to do in Warframe. We have this entire star chart of planets, and it's actually rumored that in the next big live stream event for Warframe's developers, they're gonna be showing off the Tau system.
Your booty.
Which is actually going to expand on this navigation menu and give us even more planets. But if we go ahead and we click on any of the planets that there are, let's take Earth.
Chat idea, should Jinx react to old kimono edits? Wait, what kind of edits are these, Kimono? Also, Kiri, welcome in! Hi! I'm not a furry, but it's nice to see you. Okay, chat. My editor wants to know if I should my editor Kimono wants to know if I should react to his old edits. What are these edits of though? Are these all of Slice and Dice and I haven't played it and I won't understand them? Or are they are these edits I'm gonna know? Are these edits for I've seen obviously some of your stuff. You sent me the sample video you worked on for one of your old jobs, but I don't think that's the one you meant. Unless wait, what do you mean? What kind of edits are they? Or is that a surprise? I'm not allowed to know. When you were at university, you may have made some videos. Okay, I'm intrigued. They're not Slice and Dice. Oh, Oh, you put up a poll on Twitch. Okay. Yeah, guys, you're welcome to vote. Honestly, if anything, we should maybe make it a Discord one, because I know we have people who can't watch nighttime streams like I do during the week, since they're in different time zones. A lot of them ninja vanish once we get to like 8 p.m. Or they have a time zone where it's morning and they have work. There's a lot of reasons our other time zone friendos miss out on weekday streams.
As an example, you can see many different missions just sitting here. Then we can travel to, let's say, Venus, which is the second planet of...
Wait. You start your missions by doing the map. This is very similar to Mass Effect.
The game. And
so far, people are only voting yes, so I guess we will be watching Komodo edits.
To unique open worlds that can be found
yes, that might be a yes, Komodo. Yeah.
This is Fortuna. This place came out around 2018. This is one of Warframe's biggest updates. These different open world areas have very unique sort of like NPCs and stuff like that that have quirky things about them. They're just basically their own faction. They have their own story and stuff like that. From that environment with all of the NPCs, we can take this elevator and that leads us into the Orb Vallis. This is one of Warframe's open worlds that you can go ahead
through the archives. Okay, yeah, I'm down. Let's do that. Maybe this is done. I'd like to do a proper react and catch up on everybody's stuff from Saturday that I missed.
All of the environments
so we might do that
really Saturday if there wasn't some cool
Sunday
within them. So if we go ahead and we click into the
main
quest
a lot of Celeste too.
You can see that in the main quests
I'll figure it out as I go. I said I wouldn't make a schedule, so I'll be free.
Quests that have their own unique stories. Then you have a bunch of Warframe quests for specific Warframes, and then even more side quests as well to just build up the entire Warframe universe. Exploring the star chart and completing all of the quests within Warframe opens up the possibility to engage with different factions found within the Warframe universe. You can build reputation with these factions.
Elon was on YouTube side earlier on that account, Green, so you may have said hi, but it was like
weapons too.
On the other chat, right?
You're gonna come across different parts for 60 different Warframes, so there's a lot of different characters in this game with a lot of different playstyles.
They had Wukong in this game too.
There are literally thousands of different upgrades that you can equip to your characters and weapons to make them stronger as well. Then once you're done upgrading your Warframes and weapons, you can take part in some of...
Is this a Warframe or is this like a person you talk to during upgrades? That looks crazy. I'm guessing that's like an NPC.
Endgame content like Elite Deep Archimedia, where we get all of these different
thing
modifiers
looks derpy. I kind of want to boop it.
And then the missions that we play for some cool endgame rewards on a weekly basis. In recent years, Digital Extremes have definitely stepped up their narrative game of Warframe, because over behind Mr. Rittenhouse D386 over here is Arthur Nightingale.
Officially we will react to some Kimono edits.
Voiced by none other than Ben Starr himself. He's the voice actor for
you're confused
Clive
now?
from Final Fantasy 16.
Did I say something weird?
So the story, at least in my opinion, is getting more and more interesting
Twitch
because they're putting effort into developing these more unique and lovable characters.
Okay.
They've put a lot of effort into developing this texting system, which is very unique, where we can go and we can talk to all of the different characters that they've added into.
Oh, so this is like in like Zenless Zone Zero. You can text characters there too.
We can learn about their backstory and also even develop relationships with them. As you're playing through the game for the first time, you'll be encouraged to upgrade your Warframes and weapons. And if you've played the game before, you might have thought that the upgrading was a little bit like one-dimensional. They've now changed that a little bit. So now there might be, let's say for example, a mod which increases the strength of your Warframe. Well, they might have that mod, but then
I love that I'm happy to watch is Warframe worth playing in 2025 and 2026 because
health with an ability, you get even more strength. There are many more examples.
That's what not responding to Cat
in
me.
the
It was
game that basically just adds
you.
to the fun of
Oh, it's
developing all of
1999?
these
Oh,
different
okay.
units. Every Warframe that you
I
see
what?
has 4 unique abilities that you
lost
have
right
to
now.
learn and then optimize with all of the different mods
HSR
in
was
the game.
when
And a big
Hoyo
part of
added
that is
chats with
actually going out
characters.
of your
Oh,
way
my
to
apologies.
grind
I
for
haven't
all of
played
the
much
different
HSR yet.
materials, items,
I didn't get that
weapons,
far into
warframes,
Honkai.
etc. You can get everything that is meaningful in this game for absolutely free, bar some of the cosmetics that are prime cosmetics or Tenogen cosmetics. Grinding for
high
all the
degree.
different
Oh,
weapons
never
and
mind.
warframes in this
I'm
game
sorry,
is
Lynn.
really fun, implying you know what to do.
It's
so make
okay.
sure to get subscribed to the channel to become a Nord.
Wait,
A lot of the
come
game
on
modes
now.
in
If you have
Warframe,
them
especially
for me
the
reacting,
weekly
we can
ones,
watch
they
them
basically
tonight. They're like
change
short
every
and stuff.
single
Just
week.
send
So
them to
this
me
is
on
Elite Temple Archimedia
Discord.
that you can see here. You can see that it gives me a selection of 3 different Warframes.
This one's more accurate, but now I have the attention span of a spoon. I'm not sure if I'll play this or not. Maybe I should check out. Should I play Armored Core? It's 6, right? That's the newer one. Before You Buy is like the typical one, and then there's How To Armored Core. Was it good? That's an hour long. We're not watching that one. You should play Armored Core right now. You can't tell me what to do! We'll do this one. Got you? Okay. We'll do this one next, because Warframe, I'm not as, I'm not sure I'm sold on Warframe
Welcome
yet.
back to another episode of Before You Buy, the show where we give you some straight up gameplay and our first impressions of the latest games released.
You think we should watch the hour video on half speed? I've never been able to watch a video half speed. I used to watch okay, 6 is the newer one. Is that a good one to start with, or is that bad to start with, Soma? Watch out for spoilers, though. Oh, okay. It says Before You Buy, so ideally this shouldn't be giving me spoilers. Can I ban Sui for that request? What was the request?
He said, after the massive success of Elden Ring, a big question of...
For the half speed request, you can't ban Sui for that, but it was understandable to want to. If you're ever to take my advice, it's to not play Warframe. I will say, did you just hit your desk? I did. I hit my desk all the time. You might be super embarrassed by your old edits. Okay, we're gonna watch Komodo's first. Wait, my Komodo drop. Hang on, I've gotta watch this. Chat, we're watching editor videos first. Armored Core is gonna come after, but these look short, and I gotta see this. I'm already so excited. Just this intro has me so hyped. Oh my god. Komodo, as you can see, I'm already subbed because I'm a good client. I am in fact best girl. We're gonna like it already because I'm already so hyped. Bro, this is so good. Wait, hang on. Does it say get a kimono? So when do I get my kimono? When do I get the kimono? When do I get the kimono? I liked it and I subscribed. I demand you send this to me. You better get me a kimono on Throne or something. I need one. And if you know what? Maybe I should get a kimono for one of my models as a nod. Wait, you have 6? That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy, actually. Hang on, we're gonna have to watch the other one. It's Friday. Am I allowed to watch this legally on a Wednesday? It's not. You buy your own kimono? What? I've been bamboozled! This is false advertising! I'm rescinding my like and my subscribe! You already got a kimono? Me? Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cute. I like that. Hey, not in focus because I don't know. Yeah, that's me with a... This was honest to God, guys, when I was doing my hand cam stream. I want you to know how hard I had to fight to get it to focus in on my hands. All of the AI like built into these, or like all the like autofocus technology on these freaking webcams, always try to focus in on faces. It did not understand my grabbies, man. It was like, the hell is this? It's not moving! Oh, there it is. Big water jug, kimono, respect. You staying hydrated.
Do you know what day it is? Flip Out Friday.
Flip Out Friday! Nah, bro, it's Wednesday, but it's whatever Wednesday. So whatever you say, my dude. Whatever you say. The flip is crazy here. It's still flipping. I thought it would just do one flip. Oh shoot! Somebody help him.
I'll be spinning in my next video. I'll be a sequel, but it won't be Friday, so it'll be weird.
It's like. This is gonna sound like objectively so dumb. I know you live in the UK or like England or whatever, and I like logically that means you should have an accent. I still read all of your like messages with like an American voice, and now my head's trying to like my brain's trying to like auto dub it into like the accent, and it's actually making me lag. Like I'm actually like, bro, wait, I'm processing. I'm about to make this into Flip Out Friday. I'm not. I love that the text and the video are flipping in different speeds, so that it gets harder and harder to read the label as it goes. These are so peak. I wish you stayed quiet. Then stare away after 2 minutes. I'm gonna be honest. This is the Okay, I'm gonna tell you what, Kimono. I'm gonna tell you what. If you ever want to get like a PNG or like a GIF of you that's just like, give me a PNG and it's just like little doodle of you and it's just like flippy nonstop. That can be like, you could just like have that be in there whenever you want to make a comment. Kind of like, you know, like how Mark Flyer's editor does it. If he has a thing to contribute, you just have the little flippy like chibi like pop in and you can make a comment, and that could be it. But you have to be flipping. I want to clarify. You have to be flipping if you do this. It will be a hard requirement. I demand the PNG does flips. Thank you. Yes! You're talking about Lixian? Yes! Lixian! I kept trying to remember his name and I was blanking. Next time enerjynx laughing, I'm gonna make her anime clothes on Peter Griffin, then at Derpy Drug. Bro, we're flying through time here. Somebody haven't taken a size! Shut it! You haven't taken a size for this! Wait, stop! 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 Oh god, why are you saying no god? There is no god here. There's only Jinx. And I am not forgiving. The faces, yeah, the Yamato size are brutal, man. I'm going to resist! Stop! I'm trapped in the ever-ending sussy sticklers! I'm going to resist the all-encompassing urge to click cute GIFs because I'm an adult. And I have self-control.
On everyone's mind was,
there
what
are other
the
videos
hell
for
comes
future.
Hi, folks and stuff.
For future video reacts, I would love that, Kimono. I would love that. 18 plus tag aware. Oh my god. We're not doing 18 plus content no matter how much you throw stickies at me. No matter how many sussy stickers you throw.
And today on Game Rank.
Also, I want to really say Jeff time is much appreciated right now. I feel like that's a big win. I do want to say that, like, there's kind of like the great irony of like Twitch like age gating is that the sussiest people I ever have in my chat are never over the age of 18. It is one of those terrible things where it's like if somebody's gonna say something really sussy in my chat, most of the time it's not an adult. That's like the worst part. Like, in that regard, I totally understand why sometimes people just go, it's time to be 18 plus. I honestly wouldn't even say it's just him, though he is also one, yes. So thank you for the treat. But it's one of those things. I don't understand why. Do you guys remember when we first met Loli and he was like 13 and he came into my stream chat? And I'll never forget this because it haunted me. It was like one of his first chats. He was like, I hope you find a husband soon. And then he logged off. And I was like, bro. I was like, what the hell is this? Bro literally said it like he was praying for me. He was like, I hope you find a husband soon. And he left. Bro, I think about that sometimes. Like this 13-year-old kid. Like, bro, so sad. Thanks. Thank you. Like, what do you even say to it? Oh my god, thank you for the toothless. He must have said she looks like she has no shot. I must pray. Even Luz was like, what the frick? Bro said it like he was like, you seem like a kind person. It's so sad how you're all alone out here. I was like, damn. I was like, damn, alright. Dude, 1 to 3 months, Loli telling you to pick up his username being Loli really doesn't help either. Have a day could be enjoy the next 24 hours. Sounds like a threat. That would be a threat. Would be nice to get wives. Ooh, guys, anything could happen.
The answer that I
10
would
days
have
till
never
Valentine's Day.
guessed. A
There's
return
miracles.
to the series that originally put from on the map Armored Core.
Oh my god, I had an idea today, guys. So I mentioned earlier, okay, I keep interrupting Armored Core. I'm gonna actually have to restart this video for my monkey brain. I'm gonna say this, and then this will be the last thing I say before I watch the video like a good jinx. I realized it was almost Valentine's Day, and I was like, I didn't come up with the final plan for what to do for Valentine's Day. And then I thought of the idea, and you guys can tell me right now if this is dumb or if it actually be fun. I wanted to go get a bunch of... I wanted to go buy a bunch of those, like, different packs of, like, paper Valentines, and basically have a hand cam stream where whenever somebody comes in, or like whenever you guys like do a redeem, I'll make a handmade Valentine for you on stream, like with the hand cam, and you can pick which one of the base paper card bases you want. Like if you want like a freaking Iron Man one or something, like, and then you guys can pick it, and I'll make a collection of all of my Valentine's Day cards, and then I'll keep it forever on my shelf. Memories of everynyan. I don't know if that's silly or not. Because people snipe it. I mean, I won't take as long on like paper. Like, I'm not gonna make these long. I'm gonna actually probably set like rules like straight up beforehand that like I'm only gonna spend an X amount of time per card. But unlike, it's not like I'm gonna have to do a full arts and craft. They're still gonna have like bases done. I'm just gonna put people's names on it and write a message. It's normal like the sticky note. Yeah, it's not that crazy. That or get a new version of sticky notes? I thought it'd be kind of fun to do them by hand. But you guys like your sticky notes. But here's the real issue with the sticky notes. There's a cap to how many items you can have on top of a model. We've ran out of room for sticky notes. You think we're not going to run out of room for Valentine's? You guys seem to be very confident about... You guys gotta know... Okay. Do you guys just want sticky notes on me 24/7? I'm flexible on that. We can, if you guys want sticky note jinx, we can make it happen. We can make it happen. We can't have everybody's stuff all the time though. Not gonna lie, yes! Oh my gosh. Overlay out of Valentine's. No, I need to see Nimbus. That was the thing. I liked being able to see Nimbus on certain stuff. So every Valentine added to the OP. Okay. We'll workshop all of this, I guess. Workshop this. I'm on the side of no. I definitely can't handle having so many sticky notes all the time where it's like hard. I don't know. We'll come up with something.
Welcome
I think
back
it'd
to
be
another
fun
episode
though
of Before
with
You Buy, the
the
show where we give
like
you some
paper.
straight up
I wanted the the paper ones, because then I'll have something to remember you guys by forever. And also, if I ever die in a tragic accident, someone in my family is gonna have to deal with cleaning up a giant collection of Valentine's Day cards. Or, since I don't have anything on my walls, they could be decoration. I have a lot of options for what I could do with this. But it'd be really cool to, like, look back someday and be like, these were all my friends from, like, one of my, from Valentine's 2026 or something. I don't know. It'll be fun. Jinx, they may be cooking facts. I'm sorry. What do you mean about numbers, meow? Can't believe your parents want to clean up your Valentine's and one will have Milfy written on it. Oh, if I'm lucky, Milfy will be there.
And our first impressions of the latest games
may already have
after the
Valentine's Day
massive
plans. We don't
success
know.
of Elden Ring, a big question on everyone's mind was, what the hell comes next? Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on Game Ranks, the answer that I would have never guessed. A return to the series that originally put from on the map Armored Core. These games...
We'll still make, why did you think I spoke in American? I didn't think you did. I know logically you had an accent. It's just, you know when you, like, read messages out loud, you have, like, a generic, like, voice you give them? I just gave you, like, the generic voice initially. I didn't have what it was. So, like, hearing your actual voices, now I'm, like, now I'm having to, like, I'm gonna have to, like, put all the stuff together in my, like, brain. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I am American, so everything default has American accent in my brain until I hear the alternative. Until I hear, like, the real
back
one.
to PlayStation 1, and they never really reviewed that well, at least from my recollection, but they managed to attract a really dedicated fan base
like I
who held out
said,
hope
I've
we'd
seen
eventually get a
things.
new entry. It's been 10
Green
full
never
years
really-
since the last
Green
Armored
doesn't
Core,
usually
and
cause
in that
him
time,
trouble.
From Software
Yeah.
has gone from a relatively
I'm
small
sure that he
developer
could be,
making
like,
weird games with
spicy
limited
or
appeal
crazy
to
if he
a
wanted
major
to
pillar
be.
of the game's industry.
It's just
but
not on
if
my
you are
channel,
coming into this one as
obviously.
someone who's only played the Souls games, you
I
may
just
be
read
in
text.
for a
I don't
rude
imagine
awakening.
someone reading out
Armored
loud. You don't have a narration in your brain? It's like I hear everything. You don't have, like, an internal voice? Like, I have a voice in my head. What do you mean? You know, do people not have voices in their head when they read things? I just have, like, I once had blue hair. Okay, come on. I don't know if that answers my question. Interesting. Wait, so you don't have like the internal narrator? Oh, some people don't. That's right. I've heard that before. Interesting. Yeah. Most people have voices. It's like a special condition to not have a voice. Kimono, you might have a special brain condition if you don't have any voice. Meow. You sometimes get flashes of images, but you don't get voice. Oh, okay, so yeah, you probably do have the thing. What's that called, guys? There's a lady in your head that calls you stud, but I think that's a little different, Soma. Soma, hi. Soma-san, I think you have something different going on.
Core
Jinx?
is about as
She
far
likes
from those
Batman
games
too
as you
much.
can
Someone
get
search
while
your
still
pockets.
being
No
an
one's
action
taking my
title.
Batman
It's a
knife.
mission-based mech game where you
No
earn
one's
cash to
taking
buy
my
parts and
batarangs.
upgrade
I
your mech
gathered them
Armored
off the
Core, as
streets
they're
of
called in the
Gotham
series. You go
myself.
on sorties,
Finders
get paid, and you
keepers.
keep
It's called autism. Damn, I don't think that's actually what it's called. I think autism is something different. What's it called when no voice in thoughts? Google will tell me. It's called anendophasia. And then hang on. I can just pull this up in a window and then I don't have to see. It's called anendophasia. That's the thing. Aphantasia? Wait. Why is it different? Why'd you get a different answer than me? Aphantasia. What is that? Oh no, that's the image one. That's the image one. He has the images. He can see that one. This is the voice one. This is the voice one. Yeah, you got this thing. I have a similar, like, really weird, like, random thing, which is like if I'm exposed to bright lights, I sneeze. Do I need to go to a doctor? No, it's just you're just built this. That's it. It's just a different kind of different than autism, right? Because you can be autistic and still have the voice for thoughts, but not everybody. But like it's a different like thing. That's it. You know? There's nothing wrong with it. It's just people have different stuff. Like some people can't get images or like flashes of images. You know, like people can't. Some people can't picture stuff. Everybody's different. Autism. Chat is getting dark. Yeah, good. We'll keep everything kind of chill up here. Yeah. But there you go. Now we're learning
There's
stuff.
no open world, no hub. Everything you do in between missions is menu-based, and while certain missions are longer than others, the exploration aspect usually found in their games is just not present here.
Jimono! Why is it Jimono now?
But very different from their usual
Jimono.
output from the last decade. I do want to note that these are games I've always enjoyed. I didn't play the most recent one, but I did play them back in the mid-2000s, and these are games that, although, like I said, they don't review particularly great, I think that they're for a certain type of person, and I am that type of person. They're very video
These are very... This looks fun.
gamey video games, as you can probably expect by the description I've given so far. But there's one more thing you gotta know to make these games make sense. Like, because you're thinking of mechs, and that means you're probably thinking of slow, lumbering tanks on legs, a la a Metal Gear or Mech Warrior
No.
or
I'm
whatever.
thinking
It's that. I mean, it's half right.
That's
I mean, in terms
also
of shape
a mech.
and utility, they're very much like the type of mech you would expect. But unlike a Mech Warrior mech, these things can be
Because
fast as
you
hell.
misspelled my name, Star, I'm not gonna be Star misspells my name too.
At
But you
ludicrous
see how
speeds,
she spells
bombarding
things with an
everything
I
that moves
every
with
time?
gunfire and close-range
It's
weapons.
sad, isn't
Imagine
it?
Mech Warrior crossed with Gundam, but with a style all its own. There is a large amount I want to cover today, but I think it's appropriate to start with a story because it really sets the tone for the entire experience. Armored Core
Do you guys remember when Kumo first came into chat and spent every stream trying to convince me I had autism?
6, The
OGs
Fires of
probably
Rubicon,
remember.
has a story that is opaque even by From
Got me
Software
to take
standards.
the
You get a few
spectrum
lines about
test.
something called the Fires of Ibis. You
Which
get a
I
handler
totally
named
passed.
Walter, your augmented human C4-621, and you land on this planet called Rubicon 6 for reasons. Vague
got
ones.
the score
The
for
opening
Big
cutscene
Brain.
is only a minute or two, but it sets a pretty impersonal and sterile tone for the story almost immediately.
they
You
got a
never see
giant
anything
space
outside your
gun?
AC. The story's almost told entirely through dialogue boxes with emblems instead of faces, and they
Yeah,
throw you
I
in
only
the
have
middle of science
ADHD.
fiction
I
corporate
did-
conflict with almost
I got like over 100 on the TISM test, but it was mostly from the ADHD symptoms. I just think it was not like that thing. When you're done with this, Overwatch is adding a jetpack cat as your... Oh, holy crap. Okay.
zero context going on.
I still
It is
gotta play.
extremely disorienting
I have not
at first,
gotten to
but it is by
play.
design, I think. Now, just because something is by
I hate
design
this
doesn't
sticker.
mean that's
You led your
automatically good,
trouble.
and I do think that the understated presentation of the story may throw some people
Okay, the
off,
cat's
but
back.
I
We're
also
fine with the
think it's
cat. You
very
bring out
effective.
the piss
You're
dog
just a
again, and
cog
you're
in
going
the
to
machine,
jail.
getting bossed around by a bunch of interchangeable corporations who can act as your enemies in one mission and your allies in another. Eventually, the actual story about the hunt for a powerful substance called coral comes into focus, and that's the direction the game goes in. But don't go into this one expecting a lot of dramatic twists and turns or characters to root for even. It's not that kind of game. I mean, Dark Souls and ancillary titles never are either, but just in case, it's not that kind of story, and it is even a little sparse for From. But I'll say this, how can you not root for a guy named Invincible Rummy, the drunk AC pilot who
my
thinks he's like a
God.
demigod who can't die?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I guess this is kind of a spoiler. That sounds like an incredible character. Okay, see, this is what I mean, because, like, I'm immediately more... Rawr! Rawr! Hi, Celtic! Hi again. Rawr. I'm gonna say this. I greatly like this.
Hey,
this
there is personality in this game.
the
It can be pretty
personality
goofy
stuff in
sometimes.
here.
But
I like the
that's
goofy
not where
stuff.
you're looking for the real meat. The real meat's in the gameplay, and it is excellent. You start off
This
with
looks
a
pretty
basic
fun.
AC with a machine gun in one hand, a laser sword in the other, and a rocket launcher on the shoulder. All in
This
all,
is a
you can
lot
have up to
slower
4 weapons
movement,
firing
though.
at one time, 2 for each shoulder,
The
2 for each
gameplay looks
hand.
really
and
fun
there's a
in
ton of
Warframe.
variation that comes
The
from
thing
this.
that I
There's
don't like
pistols,
about Warframe
rifles,
is
shotguns,
the
more
slow.
exotic stuff like laser pistols and weird energy weapons like a laser whip. And it's not just weapons. You can customize the AC itself, swapping out the head, body,
Bro
arms,
say
legs,
demigod like
pretty much
Demi?
everything,
Oh.
along with internal parts like the
Maybe.
booster,
I'm
the
not sure.
generator,
I
the
wasn't paying
FCS, the
attention.
targeting system. But
So I didn't notice the enunciation. It's the crafting. Yeah, the crafting's what pissed me off, actually. Okay, next question. Okay,
you
shoot.
can't just
Meow.
slap whatever parts you want on it. There's a limit to weight and energy, and
People
if you
so
exceed them,
respect
you're back
this
to the drawing.
YouTuber. I wonder how many times somebody starts one of my shorts and I do something like that, and then somebody goes, "I'm never watching this kid girl again. Banish her from my feed."
There's a lot of depth
I
to
have,
the
like, no
customization
idea.
here. It doesn't
I
take
mispronounce
long
things
before
all
the
the
game starts throwing
time.
weapons and parts at you at a rate that you're not going to be able to keep up with. It's just too much stuff, and all of it drastically affects how your AC is going to perform. You can make nimble but fragile close-range fighters, rolling tanks,
This
from
man is a fool.
laser weapons platform. There's just a million different ways to build.
I'm sorry, that goofy scream being right after I read Star's question of "is mayonnaise a float" out loud actually made it perfect. Actually made it perfect. I've never seen gamering. I've not actually watched this channel before. Or if I have, I didn't notice. Sometimes I'm not perfect about remembering every video I watch. And since this is my VTuber, like, YouTube account and not my personal, I can't tell if I've seen him before because there's
And as
no
long
way
as
for me
you
to know if
play
I
your
subbed or
AC
not.
strengths, it'll usually work out okay.
You have said
Sometimes
nothing
it
as
doesn't, but
egregious as
usually
Dem.
it will.
I
That said,
God,
Armored Core
yeah,
6 is
Demi is a
harsh.
little
It's
on
probably something you
but
expected, again,
I don't
from
know.
software.
That's like
but
your
I want to make it clear that
perspective.
the game looks
That's
and
just like
plays
your
so
opinion,
astoundingly
man.
different from your average Souls-like, while still throwing some really
can
challenging
understand
boss
that.
fights at you. I mean, I struggled with the first boss, this big attack helicopter guy. I struggled with it for a while too, and a lot of it's just getting
helicopter.
used to the controls, but also this guy's a pain in the ass. It's probably not possible to understate how important it is to understand the controls, though. The most important thing to know about Armored Core is that you always need to be moving. They
You ate
start
too
you
much
off
ice
walking
cream?
around like a slow standard back
No
even
such
before
thing.
introducing
Unless
the
you
boost.
have a
And once you
green
turn that
freeze,
on for
then
the first
that's
time,
cool.
you're never going to walk anywhere. There's a standard
Yeah,
boost, which is a quick boost, basically the
yeah.
game's version of a dodge, and then there's the
I'm not
assault
very
boost,
good
which
doing
rockets you
this.
forward at high speeds, and it uses up a lot of energy. So, at any given time, you're juggling
You
4 different
missed
weapons,
Komodo?
and
Maybe you
your
should
EN
have
energy
called him
gauge, and you have to
Jimono.
be on top of all of it, especially energy, because if you
Call
run
people
out
their
at the
names
wrong time, you are
properly,
dead.
and then
It
they'll
sometimes
hang
feels
out
like you need
longer.
2 sets of eyes to keep track of
A
everything
lot
on
of people
screen,
rage quitted
especially during the
on
more
tutorial
hectic
boss.
battles, but
Oh,
there's a
maybe I
certain
should
rhythm
try
to
it
the
out.
game
Is there
that
like a
just
demo
comes
for this
natural
game I
after a
can
while.
play?
It can be a really challenging game, but there are also some concessions to modern audiences. For one, you get 3 repair charges per mission, which can sometimes be replenished by the supply stations that appear halfway or perhaps before bosses. Longer missions also have multiple checkpoints, and if you die, you automatically get your repair charges refilled. You also get the option of changing out your AC's build, so if you hit a brick wall at a certain boss, you can swap out parts and see if that helps. And sometimes this feature can really be a godsend. There is an early boss that just goes absolutely nuts firing missiles. Huge pain in the ass.
Jesus.
But if you have a weapon that's
The
capable of
dodge or
breaking through
something.
his shield, he becomes a much, much easier boss. There's another boss that comes after, which is this giant
Interesting.
moving oven.
From
that
Software doesn't
attacks
do
you.
demos,
I'm
fair
mostly
enough.
close range. It's
To be
extremely
honest,
damaging.
I
if it hits.
actually, okay, I'm gonna be real. I have like a Steam family, so like I know for sure people in my family have this game. Like I know that with full confidence.
But
I'd
if you
probably
swap in
play
some
it.
quad legs, you can spend most of the fight
If I
hovering
wanted to
out of
stream
range,
it, then I'd
and
buy it
that's
because
that. Right at the
one,
start of the game,
that's just fair,
it
right?
does
And then
shower you
two,
with
it
bosses,
would mean
just one
that
after another, and
I
they're
can
all
guarantee
pretty
nobody would
crazy.
kick me
Funny
off in the
enough,
middle
the
of
one that ended
playing.
up giving me the biggest problem was this random guy who wasn't really a boss, just an AC that I was not built for dealing with. There's a mission where you have to deal with these guys who turn invisible and snipe you, and my mech
Hang on one second. That makes me happy. That was. Oh, yeah, I'm happy I checked that
and mostly
DM.
at close range
I'm happy I
weapons,
checked that
which is
DM.
the
I'm
worst
so
combination to
happy.
have for something like that. I tried to just muscle it through, but I really should have just switched to something more effective. Lesson learned. But it's really the ability to completely swap out your build mid-mission that makes this game so much more forgiving than the other games.
TS,
I don't
my
just mean the
beloved
other Armored
filter.
Core games, I mean other From games.
I
Even
mean-
though the actual difficulty level here is kind of the same. Another forgiving thing is that, shockingly, there's some pretty decent tutorials that explain everything, like how different mech types work,
that's
the basic
good.
gameplay functions. They're short, they're informative, and actually
You want
pretty
to have
helpful.
access to your
That's
game?
not to say there's
they're a
nothing
lot
that's
better
poorly
about it
explained,
now.
but
Like,
yeah,
it's
for a
not-
From
it
game, it's
doesn't-
unexpected.
it doesn't
the most
have the
confusing
same
part's probably the
issues it
FCS
used to
then. Targeting is
with
done
the
automatically
same
depending
family
on your
shared
FCS
play.
chip,
It's
which
gotten a
can
lot better
specialize
in the
different
last, like,
things.
2 years.
Some make your lock-on work better at short range, others at medium, others improve your accuracy with certain weapons like missiles, etc., etc. There's also a hard
heard the
lock-on.
story behind
You
this
can do
spinning cat?
kind of a soul-style
No?
camera
Ooh,
sticks to
yeah,
the enemy
okay.
type thing, and it normally
Ooh,
works
yeah,
just
ooh,
fine, but it
yeah,
can be a
ooh.
little finicky. But let me say,
Wait a
just
minute,
what
we're
makes
out of
this all
cheese.
work is
Where
how
are my cheese? It's
viscerally
making me go
satisfying it feels.
crackers,
Close-range
you know?
weapons and heavy cannons feel extremely powerful to use, whether it's just
I haven't
chumpy
seen
enemy
much
fodder or a
boss
gigantic
in
boss.
I think
And the
that's what
combat
it's
is
called,
fluid,
right?
responsive, and really
You get
fun.
parts from the
Enemy
trading
ACs
too.
are
That's
always
actually really
entertaining to
cool.
take on, particularly in the arena, which unlocks shortly
Whoa.
after starting the game. Here you take on a series of fights against enemy pilots, and it's a great place to test out builds if you'd rather not waste time in the testing chamber. The arena is also where you unlock OST
Ooh.
chips, which are used to unlock permanent upgrades in the OS tuning menu. You can unlock
Bosses in
stuff
this
like
game
new
are
abilities,
crazy.
incremental
This actually
damage
looks pretty
upgrades,
cool.
and more stuff like that. It's totally optional, but it's a fun feature
Stop saying I'm a
nonetheless. And some of the new
special
features
binky.
are pretty interestingly integrated, like being able to carry
Wait,
extra
hi.
guns on your back, or the ability to start a
Hello,
mission
look at
with an
me.
overloaded
Hello,
AC.
nice to
The
meet
variety
you.
of missions is really
Arigato
impressive as well.
for
They
the
really do
follow.
mix things up a lot on this game.
Okay.
Some missions are only a few minutes long, others are much longer.
Well.
Sometimes you have allies, sometimes you have to deal with snipers or stealth units who are waiting ambush. Other times you're up in Cyclopean
I'm
grid
sorry,
that
I need to
there's
go
stuff.
back
Others
for a
are
second.
much
I really
longer.
like this one with the tank legs because he looked really funny
Sometimes
when
you have
jumping.
allies, sometimes
Like,
you have to deal with snipers or
zooms
stealth
off,
units who are waiting
he
ambush.
jumps back up
Other
with the
times you're up in
rockets. He looks
Cyclopean
so
grid
funny.
that dominates the skyline,
Oh,
and you're
that's so
exploring
funny.
tight corridors
Yeah.
and fighting around bottomless
Yeah, I
pits.
know, like,
The world
not that
design,
way,
if you
yeah,
haven't
you know,
noticed
it's
by now, and
special
I'm sure you
Winky
have looking at this
forever.
footage, is so good
Wait,
in this
but-
game. It's got a sort
Wait,
of
so-
muted beauty to it.
Oh, that's
It's
so
set in a
sad.
desolate, war-torn world with the ruins of a
But she
futuristic
wasn't
civilization
put
as
down
the
though, because you
backdrop.
said
And
almost.
I guess
means
I'd say
that
with a
they-
lot
she
of other
lived and
developers
had
that
good
end up
life,
just looking
right?
pretty samey after a while.
Right?
But these levels are just constantly keeping things
You can
fresh,
make the
both
dumbest
in
or
mission
coolest
design
build, that's
and in
pretty
art
cool.
direction. Music
Tank
too.
hips don't lie,
Maybe a
they're
little bit
sassy.
quiet, but it's a standout. It's probably an atmospheric decision to have the sound overwhelm it. But
you
there's
might be
these
right about
really
that.
good tracks that are sinister and moody as hell. Unless you
Armored
crank
Core
up the music
Verdict Day
volume,
final
you're probably
boss,
not gonna
bro. This
really
actually sounds
notice
cool.
it. And with From games, I tend to notice the music after I go back and listen to it intentionally. But the music in this game, it actually caught my attention from the beginning. If you're into more atmospheric or synth-heavy compositions, turn the volume up on the music. It's
Ooh,
seriously
this makes me wanna check it
so
out, too.
good. And really just the all-around
So this
package.
guy
It's
also is
great.
saying
I
the
played
music
it on
was really
PC.
good.
I can't
It's
really
nice.
speak to
Time
console
for fish,
performance,
son.
but it ran really well
Yum,
on my
yum,
end.
yum,
I had
yum.
everything cranked up to max. I experienced no real frame rate drops, except at the very start of the game after using the very first catapult.
I
but
might play
beyond
this,
that,
I'll be
no
honest,
bugs
this actually looks
except
fun.
a hard crash in the middle of a mission during a cutscene, which isn't great, but it only happened once. So it
Did
left
I
me
run at the
wondering
same
if it
time
was
as the
really the game's
redeem?
fault. Even I don't know. It's weird. Sometimes I get that kind of a crash.
I
and
saw
it
the
only
redeem
happens a
pop up
single
in chat
time
and thought
during
I heard the
entire
sound. I
experience.
like
I'm
missed the
did
sound
something else
alert,
mess
but
it up? I don't know. Maybe that's just
I
me.
think-
I would be interested in other people's
I think it's
experiences.
that.
on some
I just did
comments
it.
for that. Overall, I want to say that
Synchronized
Armored Core
roars.
2 really feels like a throwback to this era
Siren!
in a great
Name of the
way. It's a
hydrate!
game focused on one thing:
Bye-bye.
awesome mech combat,
It's good.
and it does it
It's
so
nice.
well. The sparse presentation may not beg you to immediately become immersed in it, but I don't know, there's a quiet confidence in that you just don't see in games. They're veteran developers at this point, and it's just nice to see them continue.
I want you to know, Star, there's nothing rude about me saying that that Suki put all of her points in Booba. It was never cruel. She deserved it.
Not.
She
turn
was
into
saying that she
They
intentionally
continually
killed me in a
elevate what
zombie
they do,
apocalypse.
And even though this is kind of a out of
Pointing
left
out
field release
how
from
she
them in
planned her
terms of the
2.0
regularly
is
iterative
not on
approach
me,
that they
Meow.
have taken to their sort of Souls formula,
It was a
From just
completely
shows off a
valid answer.
gravitas that I feel like kind of specifically happens when you've been around forever. This is a game full of fun missions, fantastic bosses, and that's it. There's like some other minor things you can do, but
How much
it's
you will struggle
basically
to
just
take?
blowing
Maybe I'll
away
be
enemies,
really good
and
at
it's
it in mecha
fantastic.
form.
It's not an epic like Elden Ring. So,
I almost punched my
I mean,
mic,
don't
sorry.
expect a
I think my
100-hour
fingers still
monster
topped it,
hunting
but hopefully it didn't
boom
make
fest or anything. But
too
there's
much
been
noise.
a lot of that this year, and a solid 20-hour experience that
I
just
could be good
blows
at
you
this
away
one.
the
We don't
whole
know for
time.
sure.
It just, it's great. I'm not gonna call it From's best storytelling or anything, but it's not trying
Stop
to be
punching
that
me!
either. So
Punch you!
that's not
I
the
said
best
it was
criticism. My
amazing!
main caution to a new player might be the disorienting opening, but I don't know. I kind of feel like people are just gonna be
Rare
drawn
double
into this
RR
one.
clip, that's
it might
crazy.
even feel a bit too short, depending on who's playing it. I found it to be perfect, and that may be a kind of extreme sounding description of it. I'm not necessarily saying it's the perfect game. No game will ever be better. I am saying this is exactly what Armored Core 6 should be. It's extremely cool. If you're a mech fan, or even just an action game fan, it's absolutely worth your time. It's tough, but it is satisfying, and I don't know what else to say about it. So that's all for today. Leave us a comment.
I'm
let us know
definitely
what you think.
intrigued.
If you like this video, click like. If you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so.
I want to kind of try this one out. I think this one I'd be down to play. Well, I will actually put Armored Core on my games to figure out when to play. If you want me to draw me in 80s comic style, Marvel or DC, always. Oh, whose suit do I want to have? Well, wait, 80s style. Can I do 90s style? Because I think Stephanie Brown Spoiler had a cool OG fit. She said 20 hours for the game story, so 40 for Jake's. Hey! Maybe I'm really good at this. If only you take the sound clip of your double RARs and you RAR over noise, try and get a triple RAR. Pretty impressive. Young. Dr. Pepper, baby. Dr. Pepper, baby. Alright, 1 second. Let me, yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Truly, any game you go into, there's always like a random Asmongold thumbnail. Like the second, there's no doubt in it. Oh, the RARs, damn, that'd be crazy. You had Armored Core 6 and a DLC for alternative tracks to play during the game. Oh, you wish it had a DLC for alternative track. That would actually be pretty cool. That would actually be pretty dope. We only have 30 more minutes. I know, I saw I would go longer, but I do have work tomorrow. And then also the day after, because that's how Wednesdays work. So we still have to go to bed on time. Even if we don't want to go to bed on time, it's a cost of life. We're not getting a ball jinx toggle. You guys can't try and bully me into it. I have no obligation to do this. I have no obligation. No requirement. None. Okay, I will say Armored Core look cool. Warframe, I'm kind of leaning no at the moment. I'm really torn because Warframe gameplay looks really fun, but the crafting really upset me. Seeing how the crafting worked upset me so sincerely that I don't know how to recover from it. I don't know. Other than that, hang on, let me go, blah, 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 blah. There was something else I wanted to look at. Let me see if I remember it now, or if I'm gonna derp out too hard. There was, oh, it was Marvel Rivals, that was it. It was, Marvel Rivals. New character. Let's see. Is it this one? This
Marvel
was from
Rivals
Monday.
revealed new trailers for the final content update of season.
Oh, it was Overwatch. I was gonna say I couldn't think of a character in Marvel that had a cat with a jetpack. So it's this one? Play Overwatch? Okay. Well, we're gonna check out this one then. Spinning cat was used on a car commercial. I did not. I don't see many commercials. I get you don't care for the crafting, but consider this, Jinx. If you are swapping games you stream during the week, it won't really end up affecting you. I'm gonna be so real, Sui. I did actually think about that. I was like, realistically, I play this on stream. I'm not even gonna probably touch it in between streams. So most likely the crafting time won't matter to me. But it's the principle of the matter. It's the principle of it, Sui. Don't forget to give me what hero or villain cartoon you want me to draw as 90s style. Spoiler from... I said that spoiler from DC. Stephanie Brown's OG outfit. Overwatch fell off so hard, I play way more Rivals. I don't play much. This one's a little loud, actually, on my end.
The war has begun, and 5 powerful heroes are immediately joining the fight in Season 1.
It still feels kind of loud.
Are of keen interest to Talon. For the newest tank, we are thrilled to introduce...
I actually forgot Overwatch had factions. I know that sounds dumb, but it's been so long since I thought about it.
Technically not a member of Talon, Domina is the heiress and VP of Vishkar Industries and has formed a fruitful partnership with Vendetta.
Okay.
This mutually beneficial alliance sees Vishkar securing redevelopment rights for all areas tragically affected by Vendetta's new war.
Wait, they're back to Overwatch instead of Overwatch 2. Calling it Overwatch 2 was utterly useless, so I'm glad they fixed that.
Let that stop her, as she harnesses some of the most advanced technology that Vishkar has at its disposal.
So she's a tank type. Interesting.
Keeping her hands clean, so to speak. From a young age,
I feel like they saw, like, okay,
Domina worked hard to fulfill her family's expectations.
I'm gonna table some of these thoughts.
Pressure makes a diamond.
I'm gonna be honest. Pressure makes the diamond. Okay, I was trying to hold off. Low-key, was this because they saw the Dami mommy Emma Frost? Is this all like full circle? Like they were just like, yo, Emma Frost kind of popped off and she was a Dami mommy take. We need to get one of those. We need one of those in here ASAP. We need one in here ASAP. Is that what happened here?
After all, Domina truly looks flawless, bringing style and grace to the battlefield.
Domina is Overwatch's first true poke tank since Sigma, with tools to keep enemies at bay and control the battlefield from long range. Her primary fire,
a little different with her beam range, I'll say that.
Beam that ends in a burst shot.
Looks pretty similar though, doesn't it? To her attack?
Rewarding precise tracking. As the longest range beam in the game, it defines her lethal zone, draining health from anyone daring to approach. Her barrier array sets her apart defensively. Its wrap shape not only mitigates—
this looks just like her! It looks so similar! I can't!
Also
it's bigger at least!
Giving Domina
this is literally— They took Emma's Frost shield and they took the corner of the PNG and they stretched it up diagonally and they made it bigger. That is a nice improvement. But this is— I've never played Arknights. I've not played Enfield either, actually. As am I. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just realized they're just like, this is literally just Emma Frost reskin. I'm gonna copy your homework, but I'll change it up a little bit. Like you can shoot off the square pieces. I see. That's a little bit new, but it's kind of the same. I'm sorry. Like I can't.
Another layer of control.
As of how
unleashing area damage while simultaneously restoring her shields. This makes her a formidable anchor in teamfights. Sustaining herself as she—
The factory builder? Oh, yeah, I probably won't like that.
Domina isn't helpless. Sonic repulsors knock enemies back in a straight line, stunning them if they collide with walls.
Okay, that part is a little—
for disrupting aggressive dives.
Different.
And such a distinguished hero needs an ultimate up to her standards.
I'm sorry, Overwatch, you've lost. Just stop. No, here's the thing. I don't want Rivals to have no competition, because Blizzard having no competition is why Overwatch sucks. Best case scenario as a Rivals player is like Overwatch stays in there and creates enough competition to keep Marvel Rivals hungry to do better.
Panopticon, flipping the concept of barriers
I need to
on its
have.
head. Striking enemies traps them inside.
It's
the
just not
barrier
Overwatch.
that blocks their
Overwatch
damage
has
and
enough
healing.
players
When the
still
effect
present
ends,
to
the
be
barrier
some.
explodes, delivering devastating.
It's her diamond form just without changing. I kind of agree, Green. And they have the slightest changes. Also, hi, Ribby! Hi! I hope you... Okay, the new... I hope you like the new Discord stickers, Ribby. I finally got them in. I finally uploaded them. I hope you like them. Wait! Somebody else has the same one? Ritsu? I wonder if Ritsu and the same
Often
artist.
lethal punishment.
Wow.
Next up, we're enlisting a former Overwatch agent, Emre, as one of our newest damage heroes. Once a member of the Overwatch strike team, Emre made a name for himself not only due to his skills on the battlefield, but for his commitment
To
to
get my
his fellow
sticker!
agents.
I might put it back,
Principled
but
and
I
open,
wasn't
he
sure
stood
which
as a
ones I
shining
would
example
have in
of
a
the
final
ideals
comp.
Overwatch should hold itself
But
to.
I wanted to show out
But
all
as
of
the
them.
years went
But
by, and
I'll be honest, Ribby. If I took out everybody else's stickers, like Llamas and Suki and Mono, I felt like I'd be a jerk if I kept the one of us cuddling. But I do think it's really cute still, so I'm a little torn. But you have an emote and nobody else does too, because I do like that art a lot. We look so cute.
as Overwatch began to grow looser with protocols and lose sight of its mission, Emre left the organization behind. Only recently was bounty hunter and ex-agent Freya put on his trail, and what she found at the end was beyond what she ever could have expected.
Chat can
Not
also
the
have
friend she remembers.
snackies. You guys
His
like
body has
pizza
been heavily
goldfish?
modified with
That's what I'm
cybernetics, and
having
his
right
mind
now.
seems at war with itself.
I'll
Sometimes
share my
she
goldfish
sees
with
the
chat.
old Emre, the skilled soldier
Chat,
and good friend she thought she'd
yeah.
lost long ago. But other times he
Goldfish
seems
swimming
soulless,
in,
like his
swish,
body is
swish,
being
swish.
piloted,
Yeah.
turned into an unfeeling
Stop
tool.
it,
Now, along with
baby.
Vendetta, he brings
Welcome
a
in
classic soldier
officially.
feel with
Yeah.
enhanced mobility that makes him exceptionally deadly.
Arigato.
Emre brings a fast-paced run-and-gun style to Overwatch. His synthetic burst rifle fires 3-round bursts at blistering speed, perfect for clipping airborne heroes like Pharah or Echo before they know what hit them.
Okay.
Need precision? Just go ahead and pull up his scope. It slightly tightens the rifle's burst spread, but unlike most scoped weapons, Emre actually keeps
This guy
his
was
normal
talked about
movement
since
speed.
OG Overwatch.
It's a slick way.
Wow, only took them how many years to finally put him in? How many years? How many years? All the snackies are yours! Come on, I'm stealing all the snacks! Fiending. Fiending!
To win those long-range duels
my
and now
God.
punch headshots without sacrificing mobility. A sidearm that packs explosive damage, heals through lifesteal, and boosts both speed and jump height. Whether you're escaping a dive, chasing down a
Interesting.
straggler, or leaping to high ground, it's a lifesaver. For extra punch, toss out
Maybe,
Emre's
wait, no.
cyber
When
frags.
did Overwatch
These
come out?
versatile
Okay, it's a
explosives
long time
chip away
ago.
at health, bounce off walls, and make nasty finishers around corners.
This
They're the
this
perfect
character
setup
does
tool
seem
for
fun.
surprise bursts in close fights.
It's been 10
And
years?
then there's his ultimate,
Oh,
Override
Jesus.
Protocol. The program
You
takes full
will
control,
root for me when
lifting
Armored
Emre
Core
into the
happens,
air
but
and
also
arming him
internally
with
judge
devastating
me!
weapons.
You
Fire
can
off
externally
repeated
judge me. I'll probably be
explosive
bad at it,
shots
to be
or
honest
charge
with
up
you.
one
I'll
massive
probably
blast
be
that
bad at
strikes
it.
entire enemy teams. There
what
should be a
about?
level of familiarity here,
Hi,
packed with interesting twists that
Give me
encapsulate
the
what Overwatch
hydrate! You
heroes
like thank you
are
for the
all
card
about.
package.
Now let's talk about a new talent-affiliated support, Mizuki. Mizuki
Okay.
is a member of the Hashimoto, Talon's loyal allies in Japan. Though still quite young, Mizuki has grown detached and hardened after years of misfortune
Edgy.
and fighting under the severe expectations of his clan. However, some in the clan still believe he isn't cut out for this life. But through his own dedication and the influence of clan elders,
Bully!
he has cemented himself as a
so
vital player in
you.
the Hashimoto's
I'll
ranks.
show you,
One formidable
bully.
asset for Talon's goals. Keep
I
a
would
close
be
eye on
if you
Mizuki.
leave in.
His latest assignment has
Yeah.
him infiltrating a group of troublemakers down near Kanezaka, the yokai. We'd hoped he would deal with them swiftly, but we fear he may be caught between loyalties. Losing him.
Role.
Oh,
His
okay.
primary tool
Ah,
is Remedy Aura,
anonymous.
a
Thank you
field
for the
that surrounds him.
follow.
The aura is similar to Lucio's, but Mizuki can charge this aura by healing allies with other abilities, or even by dealing damage. To keep pressure on enemies, Mizuki wields Spirit Glaive, a bouncing
Thanks,
projectile
I
that
sent
dishes
you
out
a
steady
meme.
damage,
Oh, okay.
fueling
Here,
his aura.
let me take a
Healing
look.
Casa is a chain heal that bounces up to 3 allies.
Let me go
You choose
up.
the first target, and the enchanted hat does
New
the rest.
Overwatch
With multiple charges,
characters!
Mizuki can quickly
What would
stabilize
they
his
need
team,
to make
while
a
also
fraction of
receiving
our
a bit of
power?
healing
Do
himself
you
for
think this
return.
cat with the jetpack that
Killing
I'm gonna
mobile
get to
heroes
eventually
ensuring
is
allies
because
inside receive powerful tools.
Poland's roster is
because they
impressive.
needed to
We would
compete
be remiss
with
if we didn't brief you on who's joining up with Overwatch when Season 1 launched in the damage role. The elder sister of the water.
I'm gonna ask honestly, do you guys think this cat with a jetpack we're gonna get to is because here he had to compete with Jeff? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Here's the meme I was sent by Lemon. I'll pull it up for context. I know people are asking about it. It was sent in a direct DM, so 1 second. Oh, I forgot to hit save on this. Downloads, here it is. Open that, make it bigger so you guys can actually see. This was the meme I was sent. There you go. So this was the meme. Yes, I have not gotten to see the cat in the jetpack yet in this video, but I am excited to see it. I'm okay with there being more cute characters. With that said, I'm not gonna lie. I do think I'm not gonna be playing Overwatch most likely. I don't know.
Onron is a star student at Wuxing University. She's confident, hardworking,
I like her
and
aesthetic.
holds others to the same
I
high
think this girl
standards
is
she holds
cool.
herself to.
I like her sneakers.
Now she joins Overwatch alongside her brother with hope to save the world and keep him out of trouble at the same time.
100%
Like
because of
Leon,
Jeff.
she
Yeah,
fights
they
with
pulled that
Wuxing's
cat out of
elemental
nowhere.
technology, wielding twin.
Onron is an assassin-style DPS. He's burning.
Oh, wait, I want to see the
trainers
cat now.
attempt them
Show
to
me the
throw
cat!
dice for
Show me what I'm
mid-sized
here
away
for!
protects. But I think there's still one more hero to talk about.
Okay, here it is. This is it. Okay.
The cat.
In
a world with
the cat! They didn't even! Wait, look at her ult. Okay, I'll go back. Fine. This is her ult, right? Is it a phoenix? Is that why?
Vermilion Revival triggers a fiery explosion, resurrecting her mid-battle.
Oh,
It's
she...
both a second chance
Okay,
and a
I'll be
sneaky
honest.
way
That is
to
pretty
fight.
cool.
We're really excited to see Onron join Overwatch's roster. So excited.
Okay,
in
that
fact,
is pretty
she'll
cool.
actually
I
be
see why
available
you'd be
early for a
excited.
hero trial starting
I
tomorrow.
might be excited for
February 5th,
that
until
green
season 1 launches on the 12th. But I think there's
Phoenix.
still one more hero to talk about, Miranda.
Just two ults.
The
Oh,
cat.
Okay. You're making me really fight to get to...
Frey. And then there's her ultimate, or ultimates.
Oh, there's
Alive,
two forms. Okay.
Onron unleashes Vermilion Ascent, soaring upward before crashing down to...
That's literally... Okay. First ult? No, sorry. That is literally Jean Grey.
ignite enemies. But if she dies first, Vermilion Revival triggers a fiery explosion.
That is so
resurrecting her
yeah.
mid-battle. It's both a...
Alright,
Not
let's
much
see
is
the
known
cat.
about-
Jetpack cat? They didn't name him? They didn't name him? Wait! Or her? I don't know. They didn't name them? They just named... They're just Jetpack cat? Okay. You know what? Is Asum still here? Is Asum still in here? I want to say, Asum, you're right. Overwatch is not competition and never should have been counted as it. It never should have counted. The fact that they didn't name the cat is unforgivable. Unforgivable. I'm sorry. Make the name enerjynx. It's not purple. Impossible. I would be okay with the name Kevin. I would be okay with the name Rufus. Rufus would be a good name. I'm also okay with the name trying to think other good names. Maybe like maybe Clara the cat. Maybe they could literally name him anything. Or her anything. They could name them anything and it's better than Jetpack Cat. Jetpack Cat should not be the name. That's the name fans say when they don't remember the name. The fact that they didn't name this cat is unforgivable. Can you frickin' imagine if, like, when they first released Overwatch, they didn't name Winston? They just went Giant Scientist Gorilla? They just named it Scientist Gorilla? That's what you'd get? They didn't name Winston? Can you frickin' imagine? They didn't name, like, imagine they didn't name Hammond, yeah. Like, this is ridiculous. Why wouldn't they give them a
This
name?
new arrival to the team. she appeared in Gibraltar as a stray.
Okay, it's a she. So Rufus would actually be really funny if it's a girl cat. I'm gonna be honest, that actually would make it better. Fartbox would have been a name at least. They couldn't name. They couldn't. Yeah, ball hamster. Imagine they released Hammond and they just put ball hamster. That was what you picked.
And
Would
if
that
there's
be?
more to her story, she certainly isn't sharing it. But whatever her origin,
They could have named her still. She doesn't have to give her origin for her to like have a name. Like.
Overwatch's very own Brigitte.
This is unforgivable! I'm furious! Filipino hi, by the way, just noticed you did the blog.
The fight against talent.
I'm so pissed. I am so pissed. What do you mean, Jetpack Cat?
Her lightning fast reflexes and her uncanny balance allow her to provide
They don't
support.
need lore. I didn't even ask for lore. I'm saying just name the cat. Just literally name the cat. You're done. You'd be like, yo, we don't know her backstory. She's not saying anything, but everybody calls her X. Like that, done. They could have even named her X and that would have been better than nothing.
She'll put
Like,
all
this
9
is.
lives on the line to keep her team safe.
We really wanted to introduce a new form of utility into Overwatch. Obviously, this cat has a jetpack that actually stays on the entire time. She's flying in the air. But when you're up in the air, you will be able to transport allies with Lifeline.
What do you
Well,
mean
in this
transport?
mode, allies that are below her
The paw print's pretty
will
cute,
be
but I'm
able to
still
attach
pissed.
the jetpack cat's tether, and she can move them around the map.
Can you imagine using this just to kill your teammates, though? Like, can you imagine you, like, lifeline someone and you just throw them into enemies? You're like, you just pick up your Genji while they're trying to, like, go flank, and you just throw them into the front lines. They spammed healing too many times. You can just immediately
Lifeline
exact your
opens up
vengeance.
worlds of strategies.
You
It can be used for
just
something as simple as
immediately.
attacking from
You
spawn,
hit
or to fly an ulting
immediately.
Cassidy above the point. And because we all know cats love knocking things
It's
off
Roadhog,
ledges,
but you can hit
Jetpack
allies out.
Cat's
Yeah, it's
ultimate has her
this will
pouncing on
only be
enemies.
abused.
The closest knockdown enemy is picked up by Jetpack Cat's tether, and then either flown off a ledge, dragged into the enemy team, or just taken for a joyride. We don't want to give too much away until you can play her for yourself.
But
I
really,
get it.
we are
They
so
were
excited
like, this is
for what
so
Jetpack
bad.
Cat unlocks,
I'm
and
so
can't wait to
upset.
see the plays you come up with.
I'm
Beyond
actually
these first 5 heroes, we'll also be releasing a new
I'm
hero
freaking furious
every
right now.
season. Each one expanding how you can play alongside
How?
the
That's
ever-evolving
not going to be
You will
fun.
be able to get your hand.
This is so bad. This is so bad. Like
Hands on Domina, on Ron.
yeah, I'm gonna say it is like Roadhog. The only thing that's different is I feel like Roadhog's chain works faster than and you have to think about it. Like Roadhog does like the yank. The tether's kind of slow. Like
Mizuki,
they're
and
just
Jetpack
hanging
Cat.
from you.
Season 1
So
launches on
they
February
don't get
10th.
like yoinked with you. They're just like tethered at that distance. So I feel like it's gonna be even more awkward than Roadhog. like Roadhog, it's not as long. You know what I mean? Like it's like pretty fast. You're yoinked. You're done. They can stay holding you. This is so much worse than Roadhog. This is so much. Can't be any worse than old. Oh, being able to hook through walls. I forgot about that. I actually never played when you could hook through walls. I just heard about it. That's crazy. This is not. The cat could have been fun if they put effort into the cat, but they didn't put any effort in. Old Roadhog montage. Old Roadhog hook. 9 years ago, so this has got to be it, right? This has got to be it. Whoa! 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 That was straight up completely through the wall.
Come up for me.
Through the freaking ceiling. Dude, for the roof? That's crazy.
Well, no, because over that way.
They used to just be able to hook that far?
Yeah.
What is this? This actually does look fun. This is like here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna say. Blizzard was sometimes more fun because they messed up so hard, right? Like, this probably sucked initially, but like, at that same note, it's like funny memories. I don't view this as like worse. Now, so funny. I would be so pissed if I got yoinked through a car!
Holy fucking shit!
Oh no!
How is she not dead? Oh my god! It's actually broken. Oh my god! What the? Oh!
This is absolutely busted. Like. Blizzard messed up by making Overwatch competitively. If they had actually delivered on PvE for Overwatch 2, I think that would have been fine. That's so... the physics are so broken here, though. Yeah, they shafted the casual scene. Actually, I'm gonna say this. Blizzard's problem in all of their games is screwing their casual players. Because that's like the vast majority of any player base. And when you make it to a point where you don't offer them things like PvE modes and something like Overwatch, or you min-max like the way all like characters play inside of like World of Warcraft to a point where you make like the boss fights like incredibly sweaty to appeal better to like the top percentage of players, but make it like basically like the power scaling's impossible for a regular normie, that's bad for your game. That's when you start leaking new players faster than like the game can sustain. Cause like inevitably people stop playing games and you need new players to have fun to stick around. So it's kind of inevitable.
That's not real! That is not real! Restart time, restart time. Go for it, go for it.
Can you imagine being that Zen? That's actually crazy. These are actually... I can't believe how this played.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh no. Dude, these hooks are bonkers. Okay, so like initially it was really funny. I'm like 2 minutes and I'm like 2.5 minutes in and I'm starting to realize how this would get really old real quick. Like this would actually suck. I don't know that every game with a competitive scene can't maintain good casual like player enjoyment. Nobody can balance it for both sides. Not perfectly, but you can balance it. Here's the main thing. This is gonna sound like kinda crappy. You low-key, like, you have to make sure something's viable for comp, but you don't want it to be your main focus. Because if you only focus on that, you can't sustain the player base. Like, legitimately. It is complicated though in games that are used for esports. Because you do, like, there's a lot of money in keeping it valid for competitive. But Blizzard has that problem on their games even when they're not used for competitive. Like, I'm sorry, but like, World First and Realm First for WoW are not like esports. Like, sorry to anybody who's like hurt, whose feelings are hurt hearing that. There's no reason to do it for that. They really killed all level of skill and made about spreadsheet maxing. The spreadsheet, the hook shit, what, that hook change go back? This one? Not that one, it was next one, right? Holy crap. It was, wait.
Did you see that hook? What the fuck?
That was crazy. It was Tracer, then it was then. Oh my god. Hang on. This one? Okay, so that was Zen. Oh wait, maybe so there was this hang on. Wait. Okay. So there was Tracer. Yeah, you're right. He went to hook Tracer and he got Zen. This is like you just get a random fish on your hook. The chain went to the right. Like, I need to can I make this go in slow motion? 0.25. Hang on. Going back a little bit. So this is him. Tries to get the Tracer. Okay. Hook goes out. Swings randomly in this direction. Maybe from Tracer dashing. Gives up. Hooks on to Zen. Yoinks him. What? What on earth? Bro, this is brutal. I would be so pissed if I were this son. I would Tracer dash, that's what I'm thinking too. Cause like you could kind of see the dash light, so like it made the train like wait, time? Oh my god, it's already 10. Okay. Ah, it's bedtime! Ah, no more fun time. I'm being cut off. Okay, we're gonna raid somebody. On Twitch side, YouTube side, you guys can do whatever you want. We're gonna chill on that one, but we will find a Twitch raid at least. All right, I'll probably be back tomorrow, guys. I don't expect anything to have. We'll have fun time in DMs, bro. There's so many DMs to catch up on. I am excited though, because I am really happy to be back. I am looking forward to see what everyone sent me. Natsu, Cece, and Raz. Ooh, and Teddy, I think. Wait, we can actually get Teddy. We rated Teddy somewhere recently, now that I think about it though. Didn't we? Am I like tripping? I think we did. I am a simple Jinx who sometimes does not remember things. We did Raz recently also. So let's get Cece. I wanted to raid Cece the other day and I didn't. I think is what happened, right? I don't think I ended up raiding Cece. I think I had to do somebody else. Wait, Jinx, my chat. How about Kai? Oh wait, is Kai live? Is Kai still 18 plus? Let me ask if it's okay. I don't know for sure what the rule is. Is Kai cool with it? I think so. I feel like Kai has been okay with it previously, right? Meow? Meow. I haven't rated Kai in forever either. That'd actually be hype. And I'm double checking. This is 18 plus. So, okay guys, we'll raid Kai, I think. Meow. I don't think Kai minds. I think Kai's rule was that it's okay, but I am gonna do the reminder. Guys, anybody who's not over the age of 18, please sit this raid out. I don't want to cause Kai any trouble. Kai's super sweet, and we haven't raided her in a super long time. And if CC and Nat are ending, that's a good reason. Okay, we're starting the raid! Green, you may do the raid command. Oh, raid F. 007. Either way, I had a lot of fun, guys. So thank you all for hanging out with me. We're gonna blah 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 blah. We're gonna be back tomorrow probably. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm gonna do something probably, and I'll have fun, and I look forward to it. That's fun as well. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you on the tomorrows, bro. I'm so cooked. Okay, good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for coming to see me. I missed everyone a lot. I'm glad that they'll get to enjoy the emotes. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you, everybody. Expect more Armored Core posting on the Discord server. Maybe I'll make a channel for it. But yeah, I'm down. Welcome into the Discord Soma and channel. Good night, everynyan. Good night, Behold, much stream ending. Wow, it's an end screen. Big impressed. Much. Wow. Good night.